Hello, Citrus. Hello, hello. All right, so I think we're all set here. Go ahead and get getting. So I gotta fix this up. We gotta do display cap again. Hopefully there's no any issues with this. So I'm changing planes. We're gonna go with the this is the A310. A310's an older plane. My understanding is this is the most advanced pre-install plane in the game as far as having every button works. It's also an older plane, which I think I'll kind of like. So let's go ahead and see how I get out of this camera mode. Let's see. Get out of camera mode, you. All right, let's see. All right, there we go. All right, so much more manual plane. I have a manual for the manual plane. If I can find it, here it is. So let's go ahead and look at this. Somebody made this. So we'll go through all this. It's going to be, this is more up my alley. I'd much rather an older, more manual plane like this. All right, so ground surfaces as required. Settings as required. The throttle calibration check. Let me get my, speaking of that, let me get my throttles up and on the desk. And I will get track IR set up as well. So let's do track IR. Track IR, come with thee. Thank you. Okay, that's good. All right, let's get that all set up, and then we'll be able to look around the cockpit for the before start flows and all that good stuff. Sorry about the flickety on this. Be very quick. We'll be ready. All right, there we go. All right. Let's see. Center it up. All right, good. We're good to go there. All right. So let's see. There we go. Go. Just let me get myself centered, and then we're ready. All right. So I need to look at this checklist for a second here. All right. Safety check. Weather radar is off. So I got to find weather radar. I think I'm actually gonna. Let's not do track IR yet. Let's look through panels. I would say weather radar is generally low. So let's see if am I still on? I am still on track IR. Let's see, weather radar, there's an ADF. Good, we have an ADF, that's nice. It's gonna take a while to set this up. I probably have to do inertial nav. Like, there's a bunch of stuff that, especially in the older planes, you used to have to do. But, like, I guess all these pages work. This is a much more detailed. All right, here's weather radar right here. Let's see, test. Then WX mode, turbulence map. How do I shut the off is the question. All right. Let's see. Okay, that should be, let's see. Off is what we want. There we go. Okay, weather radar is off. Parking brake is set. Parking brake set. Let's see. Fuel levers are off. Here are the fuel levers. Those are off. Let me get out of track IR. It's being annoying. Okay, shit on a stick here. How does this get fucked up constantly? All right, I gotta fix this. God damn. All right, go into controls and fix the fucking controls again. I have the joysticks in the wrong hands again. That's the problem. Two joysticks going. I have them on the wrong hands. That would do it. All right. Let's see if that was the cause. That probably is. me make sure. All right, still track IR. All right, track IR is off. All right, good. All right, good. Parking brake, set fuel levers are off. Throttle levers are idle. Let's make sure that, yep, that works. All right, good, good, good. Landing gear lever is down. Lovely. Ignition selector is to normal. Let's see, is that here? I can't see when you put the cursor over everything, guy. Ignitions, we'll see where the ignitions are. Some of them have them down here, some of them are up top. So the planes I've flown, they've been up top, so I gotta find the ignitions. Ignition selector is supposed to be normal. Wipers both off, off, off. I'm still looking for ignition selectors. I don't see them. We have engine start. There's the starters, crank start on there. This is the ignition right there. Okay, ignition is off. That's good. This is how more of the old school stuff would run. Let's see. Wipers are both off. Okay, overhead panel batteries, all three successively on. So we'll go to the electrical panel here. Let's see. So we have, let's see, electrical right there. Land recovery, set land recovery. Oh, stop, go away. Okay, battery override. All right, here it is. Batteries 1, 2, and 3. Oh my God, that's loud. Stand by, I gotta cancel that. Where the hell is it? Sorry, guys. Wow, that is brutally loud. Stand by, I gotta fix that. That's terrible. Let's do that for now. Alright, I gotta find the master caution. Where's the master caution on this CWC? Nope. Where the hell is master caution on this? Usually they're here. That's Toga. Interesting. What's it give me for a fault? Put external power on for right now. It's giving me I'm trying to find how to cancel my there it is right here. Okay. Thank Christ, we found it. All right. Put it on that side. Now they have them on both sides, generally speaking, so I don't know where it was last time, but we'll tune it back up. All right. All right, so that's set. Batteries 1, 2, and 3. External power is required. I have it on. Nav and logo lights on, so let's go ahead and turn that on. We're going to go ahead and I'll turn the beacon on. Nav and logo lights can stay off. APU fire test performed. So generally, you do your fire test before you start the APU. So in the event that you have a fire, it will show you. So here are the fire handles right here. APU agent that's where I blow it. Loop test A. Okay, there is the loop test right there. All right, so that tells us that if we had a fire in the APU, it would do that. All right, now we get a master caution, and it went away. Okay, master caution went away. All right, engine fire test perform. All right, on the Embraer 145, we have 1 to do all of them. All right, there's the loop test right there. Okay. They call it a loop because there's actually an electrical wire going through where the area would catch on fire, and as the temperature rises, the resistance changes, and so you'd get more of an electrical conductivity because of the change. All right, so that's good. Engine fire test performed. Fuel pumps all on. So we'll go to the fuel panel here. As we can see, 1, 2. Stop, go away, you bastard. I can't see with this. I wish I could get rid of it. So this one, these are big, long distance aircraft, so we have a lot of fuel pumps here. And this is trim tank pump left and right. All right, so fuel pumps all on. APU master to on. All right, so we'll go back down to APU master. All right, APU master to on. APU start on. Let me see, start on. All right, right ECAM, APU page. All right. Let's see. Right ECAM, APU page. Do we have an APU page? It's probably right here. Right ECAM. APU page. So I gotta find how to turn. This is the eCam page. I gotta figure out how to turn that over to APU. This is what I was trying to do yesterday, or in the 320. There's right there, APU page right there. Here's the APU page. This is what I should be able to see when it starts. So we got nothing going yet. Okay. Right eCam APU page. I don't know why you would turn the APU page on before you start it. We're currently are we running? Okay, yeah, we're N1 is at 100%, EGT is 600, so the APU is running. That's why I'm doing the 310, is all the pages work apparently. All right, ADIRS, all three successively to nav. All right, so ADIRS should probably be up top. Let us see. Flight recorder, flight spoiler brakes, pitch field, go away, you bastard. I don't need you. Let's see. ADIRS, ADIRS, ADIRS. I'd say you're probably up here. Where are you? Let us see. Where's the ADIRS? Stand by 1 sec. I gotta turn the AC on. I'm gonna die. Alright, so I got the 3 ADIRS. I gotta put all onto nav. Let's see. Could be down below. So I think on some of them it's up top, some of them's below. I'm gonna find them. It's air data, something, something, something. I can't remember. Let's see. ADIRS all to nav. Airbus did change where they put stuff too, so I'm gonna try to figure that out. It's probably up top, I would say. Yeah, it's on the overhead panel, so let's find it. ADIRS all on. I'm trying to see what's off too. Here's hydraulic system, servo, slats, flaps, pitch field, spoiler, brake, flight data recorder. Could be very high too. We're looking for navs. What's that? That's inertial nav system right there. That is. Let me see if I can walk through the panels here. Shit. Pressing buttons that I probably shouldn't be pressing. I forget how to switch the view. Let me look. Alright. We'll find it. We'll find it. The second times are always a hell of a lot faster. Alright, right here. Nope, that's still IRS. I wonder if it's supposed to be that. Let me see. Let's go to nav on these. I think that's probably what we should be doing. Yeah, that's got to be it. It's got to be the IRS, the inertial nav system. We're trying to get the inertial nav going. So what they used to do is the inertial nav would set up, and it is so sensitive that it can feel if the airplane is moving. And so you set your starting GPS coordinates, or your latitude, longitude, rather, not GPS coordinates. Start flying, man. What's your issue? I gotta get the airplane going there. Ding dong. Can leave if you'd like. Let's see. So ADIRS is on. Galley. I don't know why we care about galley. So galley, oxygen low, PR supply. I gotta find that. Okay. What's that? Cockpit door lock switch. Need oxygen, so let's figure that out. Still on the overhead panel, so I gotta find it. Let's see. Oxygen low, PR supply all on. Okay, so oxygen. Let me see. Forget how to look at the top panel. Cockpit temp over there. Here's pack temp right there. Pack 1. Pack is air conditioning. Pack temp right there. Okay. Vent. Ground cool. Override. Control. Where the hell is this oxygen? I don't want to skip anything either. Fuel. Cargo smoke right there. Trims. Alright, APU is on and available there. Alright, that's fine. Let me catch up a chat here real quick. Oh, you're going to the Dove? Dove's pretty cool. No, you have no clue what you're talking about. How many airliners have you flown, Guy? Give me a logbook. We'll check it out. Let me go back to what I'm doing. We'll just boot this to Guy if he's going to completely be an asshole. Auction low PR supply. I got to find that. Cannot skip this. I'd say it's probably high in the panel because you're not going to be screwing with this very often. Let me see. Overboard valve, extract valve. Ground cool override, ground cool there. Pack temp, pack 1 mode. We'll leave that off. Here it is right here, O2. Okay. Oxygen, low PR supply right there. Good, we found it. Probe heat all on. I'm not talking about flight sims. I'm talking about real planes, dude. Don't come in the chat and be jerky. You'll leave. Let's see. Probes. Let's find that. If you distract me, you're going too. Yeah, he's video game certified. Real expert. Let's see. Probe heat all on. All right. Let's find the probes. Mana. Alright, let's see. SPLR and speed brake. That's not it. That's hydraulics. Alright, looking for the... Let's see. Trims. We leave the trims alone. Probe heat right here. Okay. Let's see. Turn those all on. All the probes are on. Window heat does not... We do not need the window heaters yet. So the probes are on. Okay, good. Window heaters, it's asking to all on now. Okay, window heat's coming on. All right. Emergency exit lights arm. Okay, emergency exit lights. Is that going to be in a logical place, or are we going to put that in a weird place? Generally, Airbus had stuff in the right places. Let's see. Emergency exit lights arm. So it could be high, it could be low. What are you? Standby compass light. Emergency exit lights. There we go. To arm. Strobes, we don't need. No smoking to auto. Let's see. Where's no smoking? Where is no smoking? Cabin systems. Cab regulator. Vertical speed. CL. Where is, what is that? Standby, compass light, APU bleed, we don't need there. Where the hell is the no smoking sign to auto? It's not the most important thing ever. Right here. Okay, stop. Go away, the little thing. There we go. That's to auto. Overhead panel, check no white lights. Okay. Looking for white lights. I do not see any white lights. Good. All right, let's see. APU avail, APU bleed on. Okay, APU avail, APU bleed right here. Cross bleed. Let's see. APU bleed's coming to on. All right, APU bleed is on. There we go. We got a connection on the APU bleed. External power off. I just saw it right here. External power is off and to available. Internal lights were good. MCDU and EFB setup. MCDU 8 errors. Okay. All right, that's optional, so we're not going to do it. All right. Initial MCDU setup, init page 1. Okay. All right, init page 1. All right, there we go. Enter from to. Okay. Let's see if there's a sim briefs. I might be. No, I gotta do. That's a different. I think it's a website. All right, enter from to. All right, we're going from. I gotta look what the. I forget what Vancouver is off the top of my head. CYVR. CYVR. Okay, I remembered it eventually. All right, COYVR. All right. Let me see. Let's see. Do I have to pre-select on these? No. Let me see. C. All right, align IRS. It wants me to align the IRS first. Init page, MCU, menu, FMS, init. Okay. Menu, FMS, init. Okay. Align. I need to align the IRS. Okay. Not going to want to do it till I align the IRS. All right, press align. Okay, so I got to find this. All right. It says enter from to before I align the IRS, so I'm trying to figure out how to get that going. Let's see. What did it say? Init page 1. FMS init. Yeah, we're on init page 1. All right, let's see. It wants me to align the IRS, though. I'm trying to put in the first. Let's try to clear out align IRS. Okay, there we go. That's what's doing it. All right. C, Y, V, R. Okay. Let's see if I have to slash it. Slash. And then we're going to, where are we going? KSFO. KSFO. All right, return. All right, there we go. That's in. All right. Let's see. Press align IRS. Align IRS right there. Align IRS. Okay, inertial nav is aligned. Okay. Enter cruise flight level. Cruise flight level. Where are we at? Cruise flight level, if I can find it. Cruise flight level. FL. Where are we at here? I can't find the F. There's F. Flight level. And now let's do probably 3. I don't know what the max altitude is on this. We'll do 350. All right, cruise level 350. Cost index, we'll just put in 15. 15 for the cost index right there. All right, and then flight ID is, where are we at here? 666 Charlie Charlie. All right, 666 Charlie Charlie. All right, we'll go ahead and grab the clearance. All right, so let's do that. I gotta grab nav. Where did I put that? That's right here. Okay, there we go. All right, there's nav. Oh, geez, can we see? Let's grab the ATIS. We're in inches of mercury here, looks like. 29906. All right, 29906. All right. Let's grab our clearance. $5,000. Where's altitude? Seven two. Stand by, we gotta get that in. Alright, 7272. Go down. Alright. Leave it on standby. Alright. Alright, we will. Let's see. Alright. Go to ground services. Alright, let's see. Back to clearance. Can I get a push here? I need a push. Yep, okay, there it is. Alright, I'm gonna need a push back. Let's see. We need push and I need tail left here. Alright, let's get a push back. Offline. No pushback tug. Okay. Go back to clearance. All right, we'll try to fire them up and get out of here. All right, let's go ahead and keep going through. All right, overhead panel after align IRS. Let's go ahead and ATS levers both on. ATS levers both on. Shit, I'm trying to see. Gotta move that. All right, ATS levers both on. Okay. ATS right here, on and on. Okay, pitch trim levers both on, and looks like yaw damper levers both on. That is all good. Okay, we'll go to the next part of the page here. All right, MDU flight plan. Press the LSK for departure airport. Okay, LSK for departure airport. Line select key departure. That's what LSK is. Line select key departure airport. Let's see. All right, from okay, line select key. Let me look. Flight plan page. Line select key for the departure airport. Press SID and select takeoff runway and SID. All right. SID takeoff runway. What did they say? 8R, I think. God damn it, I gotta listen to the ATIS again. Hopefully I remember the SID. We're doing the Stanley 5, I think. Probably. Let's try 8 right. We'll change it if I need to. Okay. Alright, that's all we need. Alright, good. That's done. Alright, and then press insert. Okay. Giggity. Alright, insert. There we go. Alright, press line select key for the destination airport. Shit. Where are we at here? I gotta move pages here. That's brightness. Da-da-da-da. Let's see. Is it already in here? That's the plan. Flight plan. That's fine. We have a discontinuity. CPU up. Flight plan. Discontinuity. How am I moving pages? I can't remember how to move the pages on this. Next page right there. Okay. Vector, vector. Vector, vector. Okay. Shit. Where is this? Press the line select key for the... Okay. Go back to the flight plan page. Alright. From... I'm trying to see what the 2 is here. Yeah. That's interesting. Let's go back. Takeoff approach, go to there. What the fuck, what the fuck? Alright, let's see. Mode. Cost index, main fuel, forecast, go away, flight plan. Alright. Don't see the destination airport, that's the problem. Alright. That's company route. You could put in the section flight plan there. I can manually put it in later too if I need to. Let's see. We're doing the... I just forgot what we're doing. Stand by. Cruise flight, max flight. Okay, that tells us that. Update for the cruise, for the program there. Okay, flight plan. Huh. Alright, I'm trying to find, so I just did the SID. Let's see. Okay, there we go. So we're doing the SID here. Steals transition off of 8 right. Okay, that's fine. Nav. Okay, insert. Right, vector. Okay, and then we want to do line select key for destination airport. So let's try that. Alright, let's see. Nav occur upgraded. I don't know what that means. Let's see. I don't know what the fuck is going on here with this. Alright, we'll do it in the air. I can just put the waypoints in. Ah, shit. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. She'll give me the waypoints. We'll just work it. I'll figure this out later. You can do the flight planning on a website and then import it, which is what you would do with dispatch anyway. So, all right, EFB and weight and balance take our performance. So mat and balance set. Data as destination. Okay, takeoff. Let's see. Let's do mode, econ fuel forecasts. Mode, econ, okay. Init reference, flight plan, takeoff approach. All right. Need to put in weight and balance. Let's see. Threshold, receive, accelerate, V1, rotate. Okay. V2 is 100. How am I putting in the weight and balance is the question. FMS. Nav, occur, upgraded. All right, menu, ACARS. All right. Request sim brief. Okay. So I'll have to do that another time. I'm not going to fuck with it too much here. Alright. Takeoff approach. Let's see. Next page. Let's see. V2 is 100. Let's figure... I'm going to do V1. We'll go high on this just in case. So let's do 140. Stop. Clear it. Clear it. Clear it. There we go. Clear, clear, clear. 140, V1. Alright. 140, rotate. What are you going to give me a message format error? Or stick it up your ass? How about that? 141. It probably doesn't like them both the same. Alright, sometimes they are the same though. That's the thing. So, flapper traction speeds 140. 176 after that. Okay, that's good. Alright, approach. Landing, okay, VTFO, that's fine. I'm not going to fuck with it too much. All right, we'll go with that. Let's see. Init page 2. Oh, okay, this is probably what I need here on this. Let's see, init page 2. All right, init page 2. Enter block fuel and 0 fuel weight. I'm not dicking around with this. This is going to take me forever. Yeah, I'm not going to do with that. We'll just ignore that. All right, resume cockpit preparation. Glare shield panel. EFIS bright mode set as required. So I got to change the brightness on the EFIS. I can't see it. So let's go up. That's all the way up. PFD is all the way up. Okay, that's fine. All right, flight director on. Let's see where the flight director on. It's in the middle of the panel. Let's see. Level change, profile, no. Heading select, where's flight director? Auto throttle, NDB, all that. Flight director right there, okay. Flight director is already on, okay. VOR, nav, ILS to nav. Nav, we're good there. Alright, speed Mach set to V2. I can't see these for some reason. Let me see why I can't see. I can't see what's actually in these. I don't know what this deal is here. That's all brightened up. I don't know. Right here is the MCD light brightness. Alright, I can't see it. I can't see what's in there. That's the problem. It will show me here, so we'll just set speed Mach to was it V2? I'm gonna throw it up to 200 knots is where I want it. We'll disconnect that. There we go. I'll go up to 200 knots. All right, that's set for 200 knots. Altitude select, that's already set. Heading selector is set desired runway heading, so let's do that. And we'll go to 080. All right, 080, that's set. AP modes, profile and nav. Go away there. Thing. Profile and nav are pre-selected. Okay, main panel altimeter set to locals done. Clock is fine. EgyptWiz push to test. That is on the main panel. So where's EgyptWiz here? Ground proximity warning system. EgyptWiz test we're looking for. Nope. Where the hell is the EgyptWiz test? I don't really care. I'll skip it if I need to. Nope. Let's see. Where the hell's EgyptWiz on the main panel? Auto brake, anti-skid. Where's EgyptWiz? Did not see you, EgyptWiz. There it is. Okay. Alright, that's tested. Verify EgyptWiz on after a few seconds. Okay, fine. Brakes, anti-skid, normal on. There it is right there. Okay, stop, go away. Normal on, that's good right there for anti-skid. Landing elevation, that is set. I'm not going to... Oh, where is... That's got to be in the pressure panel right here. Rudder trim, where's the pressure panel? Ours was back here on the 145. Let's see, ADF right there. I would say it's probably up on the pressure here. Let me look. No. I would need a knob to set... There is auto pressure limit right there. No, I'm trying to look for the landing elevation. That's for the pressurization system. I'm not going to worry about it. It defaults to 0. That's fine. We'll depressurize in time, so that's fine. Landing gear warning test. Push. Verify audible tone. Brake fan. Landing gear warning test right there. All right. Cancel the alarm. That works. Lovely. Landing. Okay, let's see. TRP thrust rating panel set. Thrust rating panel set. Okay, I got to find that. Thrust rating panel, where the hell are you? Landing set flaps, okay. Thrust. Let's see. Set FLX, TO, Togo, or Auto. Okay, so I gotta find that. That's your, that's how much thrust you'll have on takeoff, so I gotta find that. I don't know where it is on the 310. I gotta find it, though. Where the hell are you? I'd say you're by the thrust levers, but I don't think you are. Let's see, what's that? Give me this. Norm cancel, I don't know what that is. Takeoff config test, we'll do that on the taxi out. This is transponder, ECAM. Let's turn that, make sure everything's bright. What is that? Okay. Let me see. What's that? Nope, that's radios. What the hell is it? I would say it's around, somewhere around the, I gotta put the brake back on. We're sitting here without the brake on. Yeah, I don't know what it is. We'll fuck with it later. I don't think we have to really worry about it here. I do not see it, so I'll find it some other time. Is that it? No, that's all intercom shit. Okay. All right, we'll skip it for now. All right, pedestal. I think it's on the main panel. Let me look. One more time, we'll look for this. TRP. Okay, right here. Here it is, right here. I found it. Okay. We're going to do Toga. Toga is set. All right, that's good. Speed brakes retracted and disarmed. All right, speed brakes are retracted. That is armed, disarmed. Okay. Flap lever in agreement. So we're going to go back to takeoff flaps. And we'll make sure it is where it belongs. Okay. That is good. All right. Transponder, squawk set and standby. That's good. Rudder trim is zeroed. That is weather radar test. Let's test the weather radar. All right. Where are you at here? Go away so I can do this, please. Test. Okay. Weather radar is on test. Weather radar on 1 or 2. Verify test screen ND. Okay. On 1 or 2. Test screen. Landing gear not down. Okay. That's because I hit that button earlier. Let me fix this. Make sure it's not fucking me here. Alright, it's fine. They won't go up while we're sitting on the ground. It's just... I probably have to cycle them because the game fucked me there. Alright, weather radar's fine. Side panels, oxygen mask test flow. So you'd come over here to your oxygen mask, which should be in right here. And then you want to test... You can hear it. All right, that's the oxygen mask test there. All right, let's go ahead and continue. Before start engine, ground power chocks, EFB removed, doors EFB closed. No white lights, that's fine. We already verified that. ATSP trim, yaw damper, verify on. Okay, I gotta find that. Auto throttles, pitch trim, and yaw damper, verify on. How did those go off? I literally had those on before. Why are they off now? Okay, that's weird. All right, seatbelt sign is on. All right, seatbelt sign's on. No smoking switches to auto. It is. Fuel quantity's fine. Before start, all right, cockpit prep complete. Signs on, off. Fuel quantity nav. Land elevation fine, fine. Brake. ATC clearance pushback is required. Windows closed. Aircraft doors. I wonder if I can open my windows. Let's take a look. Nope, probably not. Oh, there is an EFB here. That's interesting. Okay, interesting. We do have an EFB on this side. That's very interesting. Okay, that's cool. All right, let's see. Aircraft doors, cockpit door locked. I think is my cockpit door down here, up here, on here? I think it was all the way up here. Let's see. Cockpit door lock switch. Lock. Okay, cockpit door is locked. All right, beacon is on. I already have it on. Parking brakes on. Transponder as required. Call before start checklist below the line. Before start below the line. Windows doors closed. Both beacon is on. Parking brake is on. All right, pushback and engine start. All right, clock start timer. Engine selector OHP A or B. We're gonna go with that engine select. Oh, don't do it. I'm trying to zoom in. You fuck. There we go. All right. Right. I'll do. Let's see. Engine selector A or B. So we're on A is fine. Engine 2, right side, start switch. OHP press. Okay. That's pressed. Okay. 20% N2, fuel lever 2 on. Okay. Let's see if we're spooling here. I hear it spinning. I gotta get the, where's N2? Right here. 20%. We're coming up. All right, 20%. Fuel valves on. All right, we're still climbing, so we didn't get a hung start. This is what it's like for especially older aircraft to start the engines. How's it going there, Pothead? How are you? Yeah, this plane's a two-man job. Like this wouldn't take long IRL if I was you know, the second time would be much quicker. The first flight of the day takes a long time. After that, it's pretty quick. I gotta fix this altimeter here. They're not all tied in. All right, number 1 is stabilized. Let's go ahead and start number 1. All right, so number 1, we're watching the N2 here, spooling up N2. So as soon as we hit 20%, a lot of this is more automated nowadays, like it automatically turns on the fuel valve. Don't touch the keyboard, cat. There we go. All right, fuel's in. All right, that should start up too. But give me space here. Come here. Cat's right up my ass here trying to do this. You wait till I'm like busy and then you do this stuff, huh? All right. All right, so we're still waiting for engine 1 to finish spooling. Stop, just sit nice. All right, so number 2 is spooled. All right, so let's see. Ignition as required off. All right, ignition is off. APU bleed as required off. Okay, where's the bleed on the APU? Is over here. APU bleed. I'm starting to remember where stuff is. That helps. APU master as required off, so we're going to shut that off. We're going to kill the APU. We should see the APU spool down. So here goes the APU. As you can see, it's spooling down. Temperature's also going down. Okay. Anti-ice as required. We're fine. Spoilers armed. All right, spoilers are armed. Flaps set before takeoff to 15, huh? Where are we at now? I can't see. Flaps. Okay. It says 15, but it's 25. All right. Elevator trim set according to EFB calculations. Rudder trim 0. That's fine. Flight controls free movement. So we got to test the flight controls. These older Airbuses had yokes before they went to side sticks. So you do a circle and then rudders. All right, free and correct movement. After checklist, pitch trim set, rudder trim 0, spoilers arm, slats flaps check, ECAM status check, anti-ice as required, hand signal received. All right, let's go ahead and get a taxi clearance. We're going to try to make this turn without hitting shit. We have a... I'm going to swing it right, then left. All right. All right. All right, let's go ahead and taxi. I'm going to swing right and then left. There we go. All right. I need truck hour back on. I'm trying to look at my compass here. What's the... That's south. Okay. That's somebody to our right. Yep, that's bullshit. There's nobody there. Alright, I gotta check the compass here. I can't see. Alright, yep. This is the run. This is where we're... I know where we're going. All right. Again, this is a big airplane. No, there's no other traffic, man. I'm not holding shit. Stick it up your ass there, woman. .310's a big plane. That was a good taxi job out of that parking spot. That parking spot was tight. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. I'm going to pre-brief some of this checklist here. I'm trying to zoom in on this PDF on my right while I'm also in game, so it's kind of a pain in the balls. Alright, so let's see. Taxi, release parking brake. Yep, brakes, that's fine. FCU panel, verify V2 cleared. Alright, that's all fine. Auto brakes are max for takeoff. I'm not going to worry about auto brakes. TPR, verify set. Speed brakes, verify arm. They are verified arm. Flaps set for takeoff. They are. Weather radar will put on to 2. What am I taxiing here? Is this it? What the hell's this? I gotta see what this is. Am I have to move over there? Let me look. Let's see where they want me to taxi here. They want me to cut. There's nobody on the runway. I'm just taxiing. Screw it. They didn't give me any hold shorts. I can't see where the fuck they want me here. Where the hell's this runway go to? Here, I'm going to go ahead and do the cheaty taxi bullshit. I didn't look at the airport diagram. That's my fault. We're going this way. I just can't tell where the hell I'm supposed to be on the taxiway. There it is. Okay. I was wondering if we're going to the right there. That's friggin' weird. That's a weird taxi instruction. They got a big displaced taxiway over here. They wanted me to taxi to the right there, and I fucked that up, and then come across here. We're on another runway now. We're on the crossing runway. Oh yeah, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Stand, be quiet. I overthrusted. You'll get warnings if you go too high on the thrust levers and you're not set for takeoff, it will bitch at you like that. Alright, so it should be the end of this line to the left. I can see it now. I'm going to get rid of the cheaty bullshit. Let's see. Navigation. Text ribbon off. Okay. Alright, let's... I'm trying to go through the rest of this here. We're just going to go turn some shit on so it doesn't take me forever to get out of here. Weather radar can go on to 2. You don't want the weather radar on... while you're at the gate, because you will fry yourself with microwaves. So, all right, we'll go ahead and click takeoff config. I saw it. Does it tell us takeoff config? It might not. So on the Embraer, when you click takeoff config, it did an audible takeoff config. Okay. I may not do that on this, so. All right, here's our turn here. We're going to switch to tower. Right, I'm just going to go right here. Oh, brakes, 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 brakes. Come on. I'm clicked off the fucking screen, so I can't taxi. Thanks, that's awesome, game. Because the radios are on a different screen, I have to click the radios, then I lose the ability to control the plane. So that's awesome. All right, we'll just go here. I'll grab, I'll call ground. All right, we're at 8 right. We're ready to go. I click the fucking radio again. Yeah, this airport, as you can see, is not all that. Look at the taxiway lights. This one's kind of fucked up, so. All right, they just wanted me closer. I could use a first officer to answer the radios. So I can keep taxiing. Alright, final approach course is clear. Clear for takeoff. Alright, checking the thrust. Make sure the thrust is both coming up on both engines at the same rate. Alright, spooling up together. Airspeed's alive. $80 knots. V1. Still waiting on rotate. Rotate. Positive rate. Gears coming up. Don't do it. See, I have to recycle the gear because I accidentally hit the button on the ground. I love these big old airliners. They were so much cooler than the newer shit. I dropped the nose just a little bit here. I need to get a vertical speed mode going here. Middle click for vertical speed mode. Yeah, what's up with this here? Give me vertical speed mode, guy. Middle click, vertical speed mode. I gotta put the AP on. There's the command for APU. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna hand fly it for a bit until I figure out this mode control panel. All right, we got a tune. Contact departure here. I'll figure out this flight plan in a second. Shit. This thing's trying to kill me here. Stand by. It's trying to kill me here. Come on, bitch. Leave me alone for a minute. Alright, there she goes. I'm waiting for that climb. Alright. Leveling off at 5. That's what our altitude horn sounded like. It is fucking loud and obnoxious. I gotta turn down the sound a little bit. It's killing my head. Let me fix this real quick. Let's go down. There we go. Alright. I gotta figure out this mode control panel. She's gonna get me killed here if I'm not careful. Alright. It's manual trim on this. I know, I'm trying to acknowledge your bullshit, but I need to fly too there, stupid asshole. Come on, quickly, let me acknowledge it so I can fly. It's very inconvenient that I can't fly at the same time I'm working with the radio. Let me see if I can find this autopilot. So I'm trying to get the trim going here. I'm trying to trim us in where I need to be. Trim, 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 trim. Problem is the auto throttle's doing its own thing too. Alright, I gotta figure out how to do the autopilot master on here probably. Let's see. Okay, autopilot 1. There we go, right there. Perfect. Alright, and then I want vertical speed knob. I want to go engage, and I want to go up. There we go. Alright, I got it figured out now. 2000. Let's go. Come on, give me the cursor, you dickhead. Alright, I gotta find our first waypoint. What the fuck are you doing? Climb me, you cocksucker. I've got it engaged. I literally have the climb mode engaged. Why won't you vertical speed climb me at the rate that I set? Engage. It's engaged. VS right there. Alright. Tuna Seattle Center. I gotta get the next waypoint, and then I'll fix the fix the FMS here. CFP-ZJ. CFP-ZJ. Okay. $220. I gotta give me the thing. There we go. All right. The scroll wheel does like everything, so it's quite obnoxious. Oh my god. I gotta hold it and zoom because it's being so fucking annoying. See, like this one, it goes through every altitude in hundreds of. Cat, go, go. All right, it goes through every altitude. Where the new ones they go by thousands, and you can click it to hundreds if you need hundreds. All right. All right. What is it? CFPZJ. Yeah, CFPZJ. All right, let's get that in. All right, let's see. Direct C F P or ZJ Z. You cocksucker! You fucking didn't click the clear. Get off. Stick it up your ass. There we go. Direct to CFPZJ. Are you gonna do it or not? Not allowed. Why can't I go direct to CFPZJ? Clear it. C. F. P. Z. J. Should be able to put that in the direct to box. There we go. Insert. Okay. CFPZJ. Let's go to nav. All right. Probably VO or our localizer on that. Yep. Okay. Let's go to profile mode on the climb. And then are we actually moving over to heading select? Nah, we're still fucked up here. Let me fix the heading. Stop. Let me just control my shit and stop moving my camera, please. Thank you. All right, I got to move this screen out. Find where to do that on. All right, right here. There's ranging, the same as on the 320, essentially. There's CFPZJ right there. I'm going to build the flight plan up myself. All right, why is... okay, I got to go to nav mode there. That's why. All right, we're good now. We're set. All right. I don't know what happened to my flight plan. 280. All right, 280's in. We're going to CFPZJ. I gotta look at this electronic flight bag here to see if I can find the call sign data code. Okay, let's see. Weight and balance. All right, this is the electronic flight bag. So let's go home. I shut it off, you dickhead. Turn it back on. Let's see. All right. Cold and dark on GPU, on APU. Ready for takeoff. Okay. Oh, don't do it. What's it doing? What's it doing? It just took over the fucking airplane. God damn it. Handholdy shit. Let me fly the airplane. God damn it. Fuck. Don't rip the tail off. This isn't New York. God damn it, the FB just fucked me right there. Oh, that really sucks. Alright, go back to where you were here. Yeah, I know, I'm working on it, asshole. We got problems here. The friggin' flight bag just completely canceled my shit. 7272, let me fix this. Yeah, it did this to me. It changed my shit, so... This thing controls the plane, which I don't like. That's stupid. Let me just get the information off the electronic flight bag. Again, this is handholdy shit I'm not interested in. Let's see. All right, here we go. Let's see, what's that? Is that the flight plan? I want just my flight plan. Oh, we have the checklist right here. Nice. All right. Controls there. I just want my flight plan. Where's my goddamn flight plan? Please, just give me my flight plan. Alright, let's see. I want the flight plan. Just give me the flight plan so I can look it up. Yeah, it makes it hard. They don't show me my flight plan, which sucks. I could try to look it up, but that's going to be a... Yeah, it leveled me off. Stop. Go to profile climb, please. Go back to nav, please. CFPZJ. I gotta put everything back in because the computer fucked me here. C F P Z J direct. Give me direct to CFPZJ. Oh, come on, you fuckface. Yeah, when I fucked with the EFB there, it completely fucked me and it destroyed my shit, so. I'll get better at this. It's just, it's some of it's the game's bullshit, and then I'm trying to work the plane and the game's bullshit at the same time, which is kind of a pain in the ass. I'll get a vector off him, I'm guessing. Yeah. Let me get a vector and then I'll fix it after that. 220 still. Alright. Alright, let me see if I can get this flight plan fixed. I'm gonna have to go in and fix all this shit. Let me get rid of the, yeah, I gotta reinitialize it because that stupid EFB just deleted everything that I had in here. So that's really awesome. What is Vancouver again? CYVR. CYVR slash KSFO FO. Alright, return. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's see. Takeoff approach. Alright. That's fine. Config. Alright, flight plan. Let's see. From CVR, we want a SID. We took the Stenos 5 off of 8 right. We're oversteved. That's, why are we at Mach 1.0? Why? Go to Mach, please. Auto throttles are coming off. Alright, why are you at 100 knots? Switch to Mach. Go to Mach. What Mach can we do here? 7 maybe? Let's do 7.6 for now. Let it do that while I try to salvage this. Alright. So now hopefully we can keep going on this. Let's see. SFO, star. Shit, I forget what star we're doing. I think it was the BDEGA 4 maybe. I can't remember. It's alright, I can change it later. Let's see. Transition. Let's just do legs transition off of 19 left. Okay. Let's try that, and then I want to go back to the flight plan, and I want to try to get us, see if I'm fixed in the flight plan. Probably not. Vector. Okay. Did we level off or something? Why? Go to profile climb. Thanks. Let's go to level change. We'll do that. I'll just do a flight level change. Trying to keep my speed under 330. All right, let me try to get this. I gotta find that friggin' waypoint again. What is it? CFPZJ. All right. Direct. Stop. Go away, bullshit keys. All right. Direct. $25.1. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to use. So you're supposed to use that electronic flight bag to my left to put in the course and have it auto load in. So that's one way you can do it, and that's how it got fucked up. Okay, ELMAA. Okay. Cats drive me nuts right now. Got enough going on. I don't need him bugging me right now. Okay. All right, let's get a vector, and then I will put it in. $150. Elma. All right, Elma. ELMAA. All right. You're gonna do that again, huh? You're gonna fuck me? Tell me it's not allowed? Why is it not allowed? All right, not allowed. E. L. M. A. A. Elma. Go to, direct to. There we go. I have to hold it. All right, that's it. Insert. All right, Elma's in. Let's go direct Elma. Go back to nav. We'll go to Elma. All right, I'm gonna have to let him feed me each point. Continuous relight on, seatbelts on. Okay, that's all fine. All right, 320. Yeah, he's pissing over there. He just like he almost shut the computer off. He pressed the power button while I was trying to fix the goddamn thing. So he's just being absolutely annoying. Yeah, so this thing here is kind of, it's a handholdy thing where it like you kind of use this as your flight planner. 410. What are you going to 410 for? 410. Jesus Christ. I gotta make sure I click the panel before I scroll the wheel, or else I zoom in. Very annoying that everything is on the scroll wheel. Okay. 410. Yep. I'll put him up here so you can see Dr. Annoying as he's bugging me. Is that guy being an asshole? Does he need to go? Alright, good. Well, see you, bitch. Nope, I'm going to do it manually. Yeah, just because he can't do it doesn't think anyone else can do it. Small imagination. Plus, he's got redneck in his name. What do you want? What do you expect? Yeah, he's gone now. See you later, bitch. Yeah, he's been an asshole the whole time. I've just been busy trying to fly the fucking airplane. It's also like, you know, he's probably just a trolling asshole, but like, this is the thing is, so when you go in to learn a new airplane, you're in the schoolhouse for 2 months. It takes you 2 months to learn the new airplane. You do like a month of ground school, and then you go in, it's like a month and a half. You do like a month of ground school, and then you're in the simulator for at least a few weeks. And then you take your check ride. And then you go on the line, and you fly with a captain, who's a Czech captain, and you fly for 25 hours on IOE, initial operating experience, and you go out for 25 hours, and you fly with them. And then, you know, you're qualified on the airplane. So it's months-long process. So it's like, I know this guy's got his head up his ass and doesn't know anything, but it's like, that's the whole point, is you, you spend months to learn a new airplane, and I am sitting in this plane for the first time, going through the list, looking for buttons. You know, it's like, what do you think an airline pilot who goes from a 737 to an A320 looks like when they're in the hotel room trying to learn where all the panels are? You know, plus, these older airplanes, as you can see, are much more complicated than the newer shit. That's one of the reasons why I'm doing this, is I want a more complex airplane. Yeah, but he's just a troll, you know. He's got nothing going on in his own life, so he wants to go and shit on other people. It's like, which I don't give a fuck, really. Like, I've got my logbook literally sitting next to me because I put in some applications today. It's all in there. I have my pilot's license in my wallet. I have my medical in my flight bag. It's like, and I was there. So it's like little silly bitches that don't know anything, and then they, they lie about what they lie about their accomplishments because they don't have any, and so then they, they assume other people are doing the same thing. And it's like, nah, that's not how it works, dude. Some of us have accomplishments. So one thing I wish they had was they used to have this on Ulf's. Actually, it might be in here. Did it clear my flight plan? Yes. No. Okay, it's here. Okay, I have the flight plan. I can fix this. So we're going from Elma to E-Rave. All right, let's fix this. Let's fix my flight plan here. I can fix this now. Elma, instead of Vector, we're going to go E-Rave. Let's see. E-R-A-V-E. E-Rave. All right. Elma, direct E-Rave. That's good. We want that. All right, good. Let's go back. So we'll go... Let's see. Come on. Give me the VFR map again here, guy. All right, let's see. Where's the next waypoint? I'm going to stick it on the other monitor. Maybe. Can I? I got to pop it out to do it. All right, there it is. Going to E-Rave to EASON. E-A-S-O-N. Okay, we're leveling off. I heard the engine spool down. We're getting ready to level off. Buddy, stop screaming in my ear. Let me do this, and then I can go feed you or whatever you want. EASON. All right. EASON. Direct to EASON. All right, and I can check the plan view. Why is it not... Buddy, get the fuck out of here for 2 minutes. God, he's annoying right now. Here, I'm going to pause and feed him so I don't have to deal with this shit all day. What's it doing? What's it doing? Stop fucking Jesus. What happened there when I just clicked? I clicked back in. It just pitched the nose. What the fuck? Go down to... God damn it. Go to level change, you fuckface. Jesus Christ. Literally, just clicked in the game. Didn't do anything else. It was paused, and then it comes in, and it tries to stall me. What a fucking shitty game, I'm telling you. Right, flight discontinuity, new waypoint is E-Rave. Let's put it in here, see if we'll get rid of the discontinuity. You're supposed to put it in with the discontinuity, but I didn't do that. All right. E-Rave, new waypoint. All right, so there's E-Rave right there. I got to click on discontinuity, so that's fine. All right, so we got E-Rave right there after Elma. Okay, let's see. I have EASON is next. So let's go. See. All right. Let's see. New waypoint is going to be EASON. E-A-S-O-N. E-A-S-O-N. EASON. All right. EASON right there. Okay. See if it went in. I don't know why it's giving me a discontinuity, but I can go direct when I'm there. Let's see if I can get that. Lat rev from discontinuity, return, okay. That's fine. After EASON, let me see what's after EASON. Come on, give me the... God damn it. I'm just going to close the map and reopen it. There it is, because it's being a pain in the balls. RBG. Okay, RBG. Can I get the screen here? RBG. Oh my god, this thing's being a fucking annoying. Yeah, just close it every time. Alright, RBG. That's got to be a viewer. RBG. RBG right there. That's lat long. I don't know what the lat long on this is. Bring it up, see what the lat long is. There's two of them. Let's see. We have 22 north or 43 north. Let's see. 22 north or 43 north. I don't know the lat longs in this area. I gotta click on it and see what it says. 43 right there. Okay. So it's the one that's 43. So it's this one. All right. ESON to RGB. Go to the next page. RGB. Next page. You're not going to let me go to the next page, are you? All right, it's fine. All right, that's fine. We'll make it work. Yep, you're going to oversteve me. I just caught it. Just saw it oversteving me. Come on, come on. Fucking slow down. Give me auto throttle. Go. The auto throttle's on, you stupid bitch. Bring it back if you're having problems here. All right, well, shut the fucking auto throttle off, and I'll do it myself like everything else here. And we'll click it back on when we figure it out. I've got it set for 7.0, and it's doing that. I probably need to click the knob. Giggity. Let's go right there. All right, auto throttle back on. Set speed knob. All right, middle click. I middle clicked it. Let's see if it will hold it. At 8.1. It looks like it's good now. All right. I probably didn't middle click the button. Yeah. He's got a thingy. He comes and he starts like jumping up on me, and then he lays on the PC. Then he knocked out my flash drive. Jesus Christ. What? Why is the autopilot off? Who kicked the autopilot off? Jesus Christ, what is this plane doing? It just fucking killed my flight plan again. Oh, it's that E-Rave is what it is. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. I see what it's doing. We hit E-Rave, and then it doesn't know where to go next. So direct. Let's see if I can do ESON. All right. Insert. All right, direct ESON. So we're good now. See if I can fix it. I got to get rid of these discontinuities. Let me see if I can remember how to... There's a way to delete the discontinuity. Let's see if I can delete it. Discontinuity head. Let's see if I can delete it. Clear. Okay, clear. All right, return. No. All right. RGB airway hold. All right, let's see. If I knew the airway, that would help, but I can't find that. I forget, they taught us in ground school how to get rid of these discontinuities, but each of these boxes are different, and this one's a really old box, so I gotta giggity. We're back on nav, right? We've got how many miles to ESON? We've got 134 miles to ESON, so we got a little ways. I'll just try to remember to fix it when I get close. I'll get better at this this FMS here. I'm trying to remember how the hell to clear a discontinuity. That's the problem. RGB. Let's see. I'm trying to move it up. Return. Yeah, it should be. It should go ESON direct RGB, but it doesn't want to for some reason. I don't know why. Let's put in the next one anyway, and at least I have them at hand so I can screw with them. All right, let's see. We got ESON, and then we've got KRG. No, we're going to RGB, which is the VOR. KRGB is the airport. Let's see. ENI is the next VOR after that. It's convenient having it sit right there. ENI, E. NI, All right, we'll put that in. Let's see if I can click that right in. Okay, that's working. All right, beautiful. That's what I was trying to do before. RGB. Shit, see, it doesn't like that. All right, let's try. Okay, that's how I get rid of the flight discontinuities. Let's go RGB. All right, I actually kind of do remember that from 20 years ago. Because we used to have to do, I did a thing where we had to, it was a class where we had to do 747 flight profiles, and so it was like, I think they used the box that was like this. So we have E&I, let's check the next one. To PYE. Let's see, PYE. All right, there we go. So that got rid of the flight discontinuity, so we're good now. So we should be able to zoom out in the plan view. And we should be able to see this here. That's too many miles away. I can't zoom out more than 240 miles. So we'll go back to the arc view. There we go. Let's see, map. All right, needs to be in the map view. All right. And we're 116 nautical miles away from Isan. So I'm just going to go to max range here so we can see Isan, RBG. There we go. Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Yeah, we won't make it a Mach 1, hopefully. It's being very touchy. Like, every time I friggin', every time I, like, pause it, it then, like, kicks the autopilot off. It's like, what the fuck? Alright, so this is, I want to go to cruise power setting there. So I've been in Togo the whole time. That would burn up your engines prematurely, like, you would have to do more maintenance on them. So I stopped following the checklist. I was too busy. Like, the whole point is you need somebody else to run the checklist while you're flying. You know, just I don't have the time to do it. I'll quickly look at, let me look at this checklist, see if this one's any good here. What are we doing? We're not descending, are we, Daffy Jackass? No, we're not, okay. Any SFO. Alright, how do I scroll on this electronic flight bag is the question. Okay, it pulls. Alright, good. Alright, so this is good. We have before takeoff, this is approach. So after takeoff, all right, there's approach right there. So sign set, briefing confirmed. Oh boy, why are you back? ECAMs checked, altimeters set both minimums set, ignition as required, landing. Stop touching buttons, please, please. Oh my God, he's so rambunctious right now. Sit down, buddy. You're being a crazy man. You really are, crazy man. Such a crazy little bastard here. I'm going to get rid of track IR. Just keep it here. Literally just pushing on the flight stick on my left and moving the plane. Like, kick the autopilot off and be bullshit. Alright, so that's the landing checklist. We'll just stick with that for now. I'm not going to go to the flows. That was the flow list that I brought up earlier. So, like, that's actually a good topic. Not that there's necessarily going to be another challenge, but, like, when I was talking about the challenges, these are your flows. And then you do the checklist after your flow. So like this is what you should be doing, and then you call before takeoff checklist to the line, and then you read the items. And then you go through, you do the things, and then call for the checklist. So here is the flow checklist. That's all the stuff you have to do. So like you don't fly by the checklist. So like here's the instrument approach. Okay, so you do all of this shit. And then you call for the checklist. So if you look here, so when you're getting ready to land, you would set the ILS frequency, EFIS, VOR, nav ILS to ILS, select ILS or level change mode, speed, green dot, flaps 15, flaps 1, speed, S speed, autopilot land, engage second autopilot for auto land, verify FMA blue, glide slope, verify active FMA, speed, V approach, flaps 15, flaps 2, landing gear down, ground spoilers arm, nose light to take off, flaps 15, 20, flaps 3, flaps 34, 40, flaps 4, and then you call for the landing checklist. So what you would do is, so the pilot flying would, like, the two of you would set up the FMS for the ILS. And then you would start to set your stuff up. So the pilot flying would call for gear down. The pilot not flying would put down gear. Now in this plane, because it's big and heavy, likely you're putting a notch of flaps in, or 2 notch of flaps in this case, before you put your gear down. Some of them you don't do that, you'll put your gear down first, but in this one it looks like we're doing 2 notches of flaps, then gear down. You arm your spoilers. You do the nose light to take off, you set your flaps, and then you call for the landing checklist. The checklist is checking to make sure you did all this shit. And that's why it's landing gear. So it should already be down. So you go landing gear, you look at the 3 green lights, down. Auto brake, as required. You know, so it'll be auto brake, armed, or as required. You'd say if it was max, auto brake, max. Anti-skid, checked. Slats, flops, flaps. You would say what the slats, I would say this is slats on the front and flaps on the second number. So 30-degree slats, 40-degree flaps. You would say 30, 40. Spoilers armed. Landing checklist complete. All right. Be fully configured and stable on localizer and glide slope. Last at 3 nautical miles, 1,000 AGL or less. Go around, okay. Verify FMLA land. And retard thrust idle. So this is telling you what to do as you're landing. Securing the aircraft. As soon as you do this stuff, you would do it, and then you call for the checklist. So it's flow checklist. That's how it operates. You do the flow first, then the checklist. Yeah, the challenges are too much work. They really are. Like, Alistair knows this well now. It's just, you know... most people are great, but every once in a while you get a couple people that just kind of start to ruin it, and it's it's a ton of work. Like, it stopped at midnight, I closed it, I stayed up till 2 a.m., I downloaded the build, started recording, and then I got all of 6 hours of sleep, woke up with a splitting headache that was killing me, and at 8 in the morning I was working on it, and I didn't get it done till like 7 at night when the video came out. So, like... naturally, I'm going to miss things, naturally, and, like, that's when people start giving you shit for it. It's like, all right, I'm done. It's too much work, My pay rate's, not that I expect my pay rate for doing this, but it's like my pay rate, like $65 an hour, it'd be more in the airlines, and it's like, work all day for, like, $3. I'm doing it for the community and for fun, and when it's not fun for me anymore, like, I'm not doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the fun, and when it stops becoming fun, I'm not going to do it, It's just too much work to take bullshit, Not interested. Yeah. That's like, it's one of the reasons why, like, most people, like I said, most people are great, but every once in a while you get some people who are jerks, but it's like, that's like, every challenge I've ever participated in, make sure you go, I always make sure I go and thank the person for holding the challenge, because I understand how much friggin' work it is. It's a ton of work, and you don't make any money on this shit. Like Alistair doesn't make any money on his. Oh, shit, I didn't tune to Seattle. They're probably going to boot me. Fuck. No wonder it's quiet. Yeah. 4.3. What? What is the max altitude on this thing? Jesus Christ. Nuts. Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's above my max flight altitude. There's no way. I don't know any plane that will... Yeah, no wonder, dude. Just stop. Yeah, see, it gave me a warning. It says, cruise flight above max flight level. I thought that sounded way too high. Let's get a decrease. Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta make this bigger. Let's see. What did it put me up? 4.3. I need a 2,000 foot decrease. Stop. Yeah, she's trying to kill us here. Oh, somebody forcing you to stay there, Jay? You can fix that if you'd like. Alright. I can fix that. Alright, let's see what our next waypoint is. You know. We'll fix that real quick there, Jay. Alright, let's take care of Jay here. Bye, Jay. Put you in timeout. Bye-bye. Be in timeout. And then when you come back and you're an asshole again, we'll kick you. Alright, let's see. Do what I was doing here. It's not my job. This is my recreation. People step on my recreation, they can fuck right off. Not only... What the... Why are we climbing, you son of a bitch? I put you on flight level change. Flight level change. Go down. Oh, God damn it. Go to vertical speed mode. Profile descent. Level descent. There we go. Good Jesus. A lot of assholes out there tonight. People's sad lives, they just want to go bug other people instead of doing their own thing. Alright, fixing it to 410. I'm trying to go back to the flight plan and put in the next waypoint. Let's see if that's at all possible here before it tries to get me to go above the max altitude or some other stupid shit that the game doesn't understand. Did I put in PYE, so I need STINS next. S-T-I-N-S. Alright, let's do that. STINS. We'll wait till I eat a... We'll wait till I eat a waypoint. Got a ways to go on that. STINS is next after that. Alright, let's see. I like the 310. You know, if you had the 320 at this level of complexity, like, it wouldn't be as complex, but it would have some fun stuff to do. Let me see where we're at here. Continuous relight, I didn't want it on. It overshot. I want it on off. You put continuous ignition on if you were in a heavy thunderstorm. Those can go off. I haven't even fucked with lights yet. I got busy there for a while because I had to try to figure out the autopilot and everything else. Beacon strobes are on. Stop. I hate that thing. It brings up this gray shit underneath. It makes it a pain in the balls when we're just trying to do the stuff. So we used to flip the seatbelt sign at 10,000 and let the flight attendant know we're above 10,000 feet and they could go back and work. Dome light. Right dome light. Yeah, I like playing that every button works. That was the thing. Why I finally got off the A320 was it's just too many of the buttons don't work. Like, let's see what pages we're on here. Right here we're on air conditioning page here. You can see the cockpit temperature is 23°C. Cabin altitude is 8,200 feet. You know, you don't pressurize the cabin to sea level. You pressurize it to, like, you know, this is 8,200 feet. So it's like if you're up at 8,200 feet. You know, you can get hypoxic if you're on the flight. So, like, this on the A320 it wasn't showing you everything, so move. So, like, here is the engine page. So if I click on the engine page, it brings up the engines. So each of these buttons works in this one. They do not work in the A320. So I don't want to shut off hydraulics while we're flying, but like if I shut off a hydraulic system, this line would go from up and down to sideways. So like if I went in and did, let's see which hydraulic it is, probably hydraulic B pump. Let me see what that says. Yeah, here's that would get rid of that one, I believe. Got shades. Here are those balls again. So I don't think the balls are set up correctly. Yeah, the balls aren't set up correctly. They're not in line. They might be different on the 310, but you want to obscure. So this white one should be out, unless the system's different on the 310. Well, like you can go through each of these pages where you couldn't on the other. Here's the this is the ECAM electrical AC page. So for this is your alternating current. So right there. And then you go to, this is your DC for direct current right there for your DC systems. Your fuel page, so you can go into fuel. So like for example, you can come in here and you can look and you can see what the weights are. So if you look, my outer tank on my my right side, my number 2 engine outer tank, we have 0.82, we have 0.67, so we can cross feed. Let's see if I can get a cross feed going here. This is the sort of shit you like to do when you're bored in the middle of a flight. So here, let's see, trim tank pump right, cross feed right here, fuel cross feed like that. Let's see, let's go ahead and we'll take off of tank. Let's see where we're at here. What tank is it that's full? Outer tank. So we want outer on the left side to stop. So where are we at here? Let's see. Outer tank pump. Let's shut the... Oh, it's going to bitch at me. I should have shut the valve, but that's all right. So it gives me a master caution. Left outer tank pump off. Left outer tank pump off. It's just a... You know, just telling me that they're off. And so now, if you look, you can see it closed the system off. And then it should be bringing this down over here. And this one can't be fed. So we'll probably leave the pumps on, actually. And what I'll do is I'll shut the isolation valve. And then we'll turn the pumps back on. Get rid of the master caution there. And that's going to stay up to tell us the isolation valve is off. So now if you look, the pumps are on. They're green again. But the isolation valve is closed. And I turned on the cross feed valve. That was closed. So engine 2, you know, they weren't running off the same. So my ACT, let's see where we are. Trim tanks are empty. So since the trim tanks are empty, I could shut those off. So my trim tanks are now off. You know, we don't need the pumps on because the tanks are empty. I don't know if you actually do this IRL, but that's what I'm fucking with, doing what I want here. So like this is now shut off, so we should be feeding off of this tank more. So there's probably a better way to cross feed. Like if I closed this engine valve here, the engine would die. So I'm just gonna open that valve. We're not gonna fuck with it too much, but see if I have a proper cross feed on here. I'll leave those on. It's fine. But I opened the crossfeed. The crossfeed wasn't open. I wonder if you're doing that much to crossfeed in this. You might have to go through all the systems to do on this one. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, how far are we from our next waypoint? We are 64 miles from our BG. This is also a Togo button right here, but I don't think you can do it. This button right here in the thrust, when you're getting ready to take off, you click that button, and it will cycle the system so that the flight director will go into a takeoff mode, so that once you've taken off, it will show you the pitch angle you want to be going out at. You also have that button here. I don't know if that one works. You might have to keybind it, and then this one's here. So let's look at RBG on the map. See if I can get a freak. 108.2 for RBG. All right, 108.2. So let's go to nav 1. Let's get rid of this armrest. Let's see. We have... That's comms. Where's my navs? That's ADF. We don't want ADF. That's ADF over there. Let's see. How do I switch? Here we are. VOR. All right. Set. Let's see. VOR. How do I light up this VOR is the question. Why can't I make this VOR work? I can do the ILS. Dude, stop yelling in my ear, buddy. Just wait. Very restless. He wants to go back out on the porch, and it's too friggin' hot for that. 108.2. See if I can put it in ILS. It shouldn't go in ILS, but let's see if I can do it there. At least I can scroll my ILS here. Okay, and then I doubt it's going to do it. Let's see. That's the ADF right there. Is the VOR. Showing me the DME right here for that freak. So I got to try to... Let's see if I can get the VOR in there. Don't know why it's not showing VOR. VOR megahertz right here. Yeah, I don't know. Let me see if there's a way to turn it on. Don't know. That's transponder. Let's see. Let's see. How do I get that to do? I don't know why these won't let me spool in the VORs. I can't put them in. Yeah, I don't know what the dealio is with this. Why I can't put the frequencies in these VORs here. Is there a button over here? No. That's the reversionary panel. It looks like there, right here. So you can run off the captains of the FO system if one of them's in op. What am I flying? Airbus A310. I don't know why this VOR isn't on. I'm trying to see if there's a way to turn that VOR on. Let's try it right here. VOR. No, that's gonna show it on the map. That's map controls. Let's see. Nav, that's fine. Flight director's on. Yeah, it's not any of that. I don't know why these won't go. They're independent units. Bud, stop. Fuck, he's annoying. Alright, I gotta let him out. He's gonna drive me shithouse. Alright, I just got a handoff here. Of course, as soon as they stand up. 21-4. I'll do it manually. Transfer that. Okay. Alright, we're still going to Romeo Bravo Golf. I gotta figure out how to turn that VOR on. Let me see. It's gotta be close. They usually put them right there. Let's see. Select VHF. That's all the radio transmission. Trying to see if there's a... no, it's its own unit. It should be on it. Here we go. VOR, Vox. That's Vox. Voice ident. That's not what we want. See, that would be... That would go... This would... if I do this, it will... I'm getting Morse code on that, but I don't have a VOR in there. Let's see if I can let's take the voice ident off here. All right, let's see if I can't put something in here. I don't know what the dealio is here. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get this VOR to turn on. Like, you can see the ILS is showing digits. This is showing nothing, and I can't do anything with it, so... Not sure. Deal with it later. I don't need it. It was just for fun, mostly. Because, like, what I could do is use this needle. Well, it wouldn't be in here. That's one of the ADFs, I think. Let's see. Maybe it has to be. You know what it probably is. I have to switch this to VOR. That's probably what it is. I bet you this is what it is. It probably has to go to VOR, and then I bet you that's what it's doing. Yep, I bet you that's what it is. I have to put this in VOR mode, and that will energize the two VORs. I bet you that's what it is. That would make sense. But I'll show an external view. It's the 310. All right, so we are 12 miles out of our BJ. Center tank feeding. Okay. So that's probably just a weight and balance thing. Let's look at the fuel page again. So center tank, we haven't gone down on this. We're still feeding off the center tank, so yeah. We're not gonna, I'm pulling evenly now. I remember I put it back on, so. All right, let's see if I can put in my weights. Menu, FMS ACARS. See if the ACARS has anything. Okay, that's the request sim brief is, I think we dial it in on the electronic flight board, and then we can request the sim brief, and it will import it. I think that's how you do that. I don't want to screw with that right now. All right, let's see. All right. See, it even has 410 in here. I don't know why I was trying to go higher. All right, yeah. Mode. Cost index is all about, you put that in and it will tell you what like settings to have to maintain a certain fuel burn for. So usually the company will tell you the cost index and you put that in. Alright, see right here, this is where it got fucked up right there is why it was trying to take us to 430. Format error. Okay, I probably have to put flight level on there. Let's see. That's why it tried taking us to flight level. Okay, it fixed it. It did fix it. Okay. That's why it tried doing that was is it got set in there by the system. You know, I didn't set it in there, so. Econ cruise. We're in economy cruise. Okay. Back to flight plan. So after PYE, I need to put something in. So let's go ahead and do that while we're here. It's stins or stims or some bullshit like that. Let's see if I can find it. Stins. S-T-I-N-S. S-T-I-N-S. Okay, so we want S-T-I-N-S, and we want to put it into the flight discontinuity. Stins right there. Okay, good. And then we want K-S-F-O, K-S. Where the hell is it? F-O. Waypoint non-big. Okay, SFO. Come on, you bitch. Alright, there we go. And then I'll change it when we get closer. I'll put in the arrival. So whatever arrival they tell me to do, I'll come in here and I'll put in takeoff arrival, and we'll put that in. So takeoff slats for traction speed, flapper traction, MDA go around. Okay, approach. Next approach. Okay, let's see. Procedure. Is that procedure? Let me see. All right, so I'll enter in that whatever we get for an arrival, I'll put that in when we get closer. This is a long leg. This is 232 miles. So let's see if I can grab the VOR. We're gonna have to go outbound on a course. So let's look at the course here, what it's got on us. So it's a 165 course. So let's see if we can switch to VFR mode. Let's go to heading. Let's go 165. It's got us in 167's fine. Let's go to heading select. All right, so now we're on heading hold instead of nav. And we can go to VOR. Okay, it did not. Okay, there it is. See, it just brought it up. All right, so 108, shit. 1082 is the VOR, is RBG. That's, okay, that's what I thought it was going to do. Oh, good. 165 is the course. So we'll put 165. 165 is the course, okay. And then we'll go ahead and let's see if we can go back onto nav mode and have it track the VOR instead of tracking the flight computer. No, it's going to be a pain in the balls. Let's go back to nav. Okay. Yeah, I probably have to do something else to get that to work right. Oh, you know what it was doing is it's shooting the back. Nah, I don't know. We're on the correct radial. Interesting. I'd have to look at it more to see how I can get it into a VOR mode. Because like the way you would navigate IRL, especially back in the day, is so. For example, like if we look at the map, let's look at that real quick. So these are waypoints. Generally, you're gonna need some sort of secondary nav. What you use now is GPS, so it's just a GPS coordinate, a GPS waypoint on the airway. RBG is an actual VOR, so it's a ground station that is putting out a bearing on there, and so you would actually tune in the course you want to go through that VOR. And then down here we have another VOR, which is ENI. So we click on it. That's 112.3, so we could put in 112.3. So the old way you would navigate is, so for example, you would come, let's see, these are all waypoints, but you would essentially, let's see, what was that one? Nope. So you would come in, let's say the course was, I don't even know what it would be, 165, so it would be 345. So you would go, no, you go 165. You go the 165 inbound to RBG, and then you go the 165 outbound on RBG. And then about, say, halfway to ENI, you would switch over at the halfway point from RBG to ENI. So you would put ENI in the next radio. You'd put it in right, fuck me, stop doing it. Put it in right here. And then you would flop from RBG to ENI. And then you do the 165 inbound to ENI. And then once you get down here, whatever the course is from ENI to PYE, you would spin the new course into PYE, follow that course in. And then PYE is another VOR at 113.7. You'd put in about halfway, you'd put in PYE, you'd fall PYE in. And then STINs would be a certain distance from PYE. And so you'd go there. And I think San Francisco has a VOR on the field, probably, likely, I'd say. Yeah, right here, SFO is the VOR at 115.8. So So what you do is you would come out and you would go out on this bearing, whatever it would be, for a certain number of miles. So it would tell you how many miles you are. Yep, A310. You come out on a certain number of miles. How's it going there, Guard Halo? Good to see you. From PYE to Stins. And at a certain distance, you know you're at Stins. The other way you could do it is you do this. You'd put PYE in on one VOR. And PYE would be, you'd know the course because you planned it. And then you'd have SFO on the other VOR, and you know the course on that. And when the both needles line up, you would be at Stins. And then you would go on the SFO in. And so that way you know when you've hit Stins. Now, we've long since, we don't navigate like that at all. They've been shutting down VORs. There are very few VORs because they were expensive to run. It was an actual physical ground station people had to maintain. Now, with GPS, they can make a fakie. Any alternates? No. Weather's clear. No alternates. The game doesn't handle that stuff for shit. I would just manually do it. I left with a full fuel load too, so we have a ton of fuel in here. We're looking at, what's that, 16? We're talking like 32,000 pounds of fuel in here. I doubt that's kilograms. It could be kilograms. I don't know. But we're at 212,000 pounds. That's not kilograms. I don't think we're at 400,000 pounds. I don't think the 310's that heavy. 211,000 pounds makes sense to me. Let's see if I go to the init page. All right. So, like, I have no alternate, and that would be your alternate there. So, like, here, let's put an alternate in. So, KSJO for San Jose. If I can find the J, I always miss it. That could go in the alternate there. Airport not in database. Okay. Let's look. What's the... So, San Jose is too close to San Francisco, but let's say you had a really foggy day in San Francisco and San Jose was clear. You could go to San Jose. It depends on the weather at the field. So, let's see. Where's San Jose is really close. You wouldn't be going SJC. Did I put... I put SJO. Okay, SJC. So, okay. SJC. SJ, yep. All right, return. All right, so that's the alternates in there. Alternate route would be whatever that's going to be. Cost index, let's put the cost index back in. When I fucked with the FB, it took out my cost index. You don't do, I don't think you do cost index anymore, so let's see. Let's put in my flight number again. Cruise wind, so right here, let's set the cruise wind. So if we look, we have a, this one does not show, there it is, 215 at 5.9. So 215 at 5.9, 215 slash 5.9, that goes in here for cruise wind. That's our cruise wind in there. All right, let's go to the next page. Let's see, that's good, clear that, screw that, all right. All right, so let's see, where's my weights? Menu, FMS cars, back to FMS. Engine, so this is our engine that we have on the plane. Tells you when the database was done, performance factor on there. Let's see. I don't know what that's all about. Let's do ref speeds. Let's see. GPS nav, sensor status, AC maintenance, airports, close airports monitor. Let's go to maintenance here. Not going to do it. Let's see. Define waypoints. Okay. So, like what I used to do is, especially like the captain would be in the terminal getting the paperwork all done. And I would listen to clearance. I would put the flight plan in my FMS, and then the captain would come and they would copy my FMS. And so they would just copy the flight plan, put it in their FMS. So you have two independent FMSs, so if one went out, you have the other one. And so you would run them both like that. So like you can change them independently if you need to. So, like, say the captain's flying and they change what runway we're going to and they change the arrival. I could, as the pilot not flying, I could take the radio call, fix my FMS. When it looks good, he could copy it, put it into his FMS, and he doesn't have to manually change it because he's flying, you know. All right. What lovely terrain out here. Yeah, we're at 410. It depends. Like, there are times when it might not save you the fuel. That's us, 2485. Stop. Oh, shit. I gotta... This radio's different. They don't use these much anymore like this. So I'll show you how this one works. Let's go. So the one on the A320, this one's always your active one. So you put one in here and you press the transfer button, and it takes this frequency and puts it here, and takes this frequency and puts it there. On this one, what you do is you put in the next frequency and you flip it, and now it changes the light and tells you that's the active frequency. Now we're going to ENI. All right, we're going to Echo November India. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look at the map again. I'm going to put in some more. I think the arrival's already in there, so let's look at it. I think I have to zoom in to see the arrival. Let's look. Does it have it in here? Yeah, so see, now we have Stins, Gobs, G-O-B-B-S. That's the arrival. All right, let's... So see how it says copy active? That's what I'm talking about. Is so if the captain is... So the first officer might not be flying that leg. They put in the flight plan, and then they would copy it off of the other one. So we're going to put in Gobs. So we'll go to flight plan. So after Stin, we're going to go to Gobs. So it's G... O-B-B-S, O-B-B-S, and it's going to go right here. Gobs. All right, so that's next in there. All right, so Gobs is in after. Then we're going to go to Sutro. And then do we have any other ones? And then whatever they're going to vector us around for the approach. So likely we're not going to even make it. We might make it to Gobs. They might let us make the turn. But they're going to try to set us up for the runways. And, you know, they'll give us an approach. I'll quickly try to find it. I'll pause if I need to. Yeah, this one's... Yeah, this still has auto trim, it looks like. It's just the trim. It's showing you that the trim's moving. That's all it is. Not a big deal. You know, I like manual trim myself, because like you'll be pushing on the yoke waiting for it to catch up. Where when you do it manually, you know you can move it yourself. Yeah, so it's not doing. Yeah, you know, I don't like too much stuff doing it by itself. You know, who was Bitchy Pants who came in and bitched about me saying, you know, stick it up your ass. Now we can take Soot off the screen. He's out on the porch. Locked his ass out there. 3415. 3415. 3415. 666 charge early. Thirty-four 15. There's Oakland Center. Can you give us a descent here soon? Yeah, we're still 136 miles to ENI. Yeah, we got a ways to go here. Just don't have that many waypoints. Did I get booted? No, I'm trying to see. No. They still have me in the same flight plan. I thought I got booted for a second. I had a call I missed, frequency change I missed, but I'm trying to see what these are here. What is this bottom section here? Oil pressure. Okay. Oil PSI is right here, and oil, is that temp? I don't know. Quantity? That could be that's probably quantity. That's what it is. Oil pressure and the oil quantity. Here's our fuel in pounds right there. So, okay, so that's in pounds times 1,000. So that's, okay, what's that about? Interesting. We have the N2. So the N2 section is the compressor section of the engine. So we have 92.3% N2. EGT is engine gas temperature, so that's how hot it is in C. So hot, 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 hot. And then we have N1 is the front fan blades. So that's the N1 section is the turbo fan of it. Okay, here's the landing elevation. So let's go ahead and look up SFO. So let's see, air nav. I should have put this in. It's not a big deal. The whole point of putting in your landing elevation is so that the plane will depressurize. Now I have it set to 0, which isn't a big deal, especially because SFO is close to the ground. So like we were to grab the airport diagram. Let's see. So what's the elevation? So I'm trying to look for field elevation. I don't need to find field elevation. Elevation right here is at 11 feet. So it's essentially nothing. So not a big deal to leave that the way it is. Let me try to just bring these over manually. Oh, come on, go over there, please. Okay, and then we'll take this one, put it there. I'm going to definitely need to, I've only been a SFO once. So like here, we would set this to, let's see, 100 feet or 0. 0 is more accurate. We're going to set it to 0. That's within 11 feet, so I might as well just leave it at 0. The ones on the ERJ 145 were digital, so we could set it into what we wanted. Set it into 11 feet. That's just to decompress the cabin. Hello, Walter. Yeah, like Walter's talking about, only use automated system to take over quickly. That's the thing, is like the autopilot will do some funky shit. You know, it's $1 million system, and it does funky shit all the time, and you need to be able to take over. You know. Here's the captain's trim. That's the autopilot disconnect, so you don't have to take your hand off. So you don't have to take your hand off the thrust or the yoke to kick the autopilot. You can just hit that button and it will kick the autopilot. It's probably push to talk. And then here is yoke brightness. So there's a light right here. This is a clip, and you can stick. Generally, you'd stick your checklist in here. If you look here, we have some stuff right here. Set pitch, 2 degrees nose up, set thrust, all that stuff for some of the autopilot stuff. There's a light on here, so you put notes or whatever you need there. Turned into a longer flight than I thought it was going to be. No, it said about an hour and a half, I think it said. So if you look right here, this is our slats. So like when the slats at 30-40, the first notch for takeoff, when I put this in its first notch, it will tell you right here, 0 flaps, and I can't remember what the slats were. I can move over there here. Let's see. 15 slats. So it puts 15 degrees of slats. I assume it's in degrees. Usually it would be degrees if it's going to be that number. So on your first notch, you have 0 flaps, 15 degrees of slats. Second is 15 flaps, 15 slats. Probably 20-20, I would say there, and then 40-30. So slats are on the front of the wing. Let me see if I can see them. So the slats are right here. You can see them right here. Those are the slats, and they come out, and it's all part of changing the camber of the wing to make the wing more curved. So the slats will come out. There's been a ton of different slats. Some of them slide straight forward. Some of them flip out. There's a bunch of different slats designs. Let's check some more stuff. I'm trying to get really familiar with this plane. I like to put the A320 away and use this. Here's the auto. What is that? Flex trip. This is the trip meter, I think. Toga. These are so we're in cruise mode there. I don't know what the flex is. I'm not sure actually. This is our landing lights. Brake fan to cool the brakes. I did that on the test. Is test the warning. You're testing all this stuff like landing gear warning is going to tell you if it's working. If the gear is so if your gear is not down, you want the red lights to show us. You know my gear is not down. So you want that. Let's go through some more pages while we're here. So we have fuel. Let's go down. What's after fuel? We have ECAM. This is the pressurization page here. So you can see the cabin pressure is at 8.3 psi at ground level. That's at 14.69 psi. The cabin is not climbing. This is how fast the cabin is climbing, and the cabin altitude here. So the delta P is the change in pressure, and the cabin altitude is 8,200 feet. So 8.3 psi, and 8,200 feet is what it feels like in the airplane. So you can get hypoxic. This is why if you drink a bunch of alcoholic drinks in an airplane, you'll get drunk quicker as you're at a higher altitude. So you have less oxygen in your blood. 32.2. I should have gone around the other way, but this is fast. I actually like this radio better than on the 320. Oh my god, let me hold it. Oh my god, why are you doing the trim? Nobody's at the trim. Come on there, dude. Nobody's at the trim. These are so much easier to spin in real life. It's just like, they're very intuitive. You put your hand on it. You don't even have to really look at it too much and just spin them up. Okay. Here's the air conditioning page. So we have our different zones. You can see the temperatures. That's the cargo. So we have a pressurized cargo bay. So for example, like some airplanes, you can't put dogs in your cargo bay or any pets because it's not pressurized. This is pressurized. You can put them in there. Here's the bleed page for your bleed system here. So if you're doing a cross bleed start, you put that page on. Status page. I don't know why it went to clear. I don't know what that's about. Let's see. What is that about? CLR? DS? Okay, toggle okay, that brings back the last page. APU page shows you your APU. So if your bleed valve is closed, it looks like this. If it will be straight up and down. It will tell you how much PSI you have. This is the APU generator. How many volts? How many hertz? That's the N on the. There's only one. You only have one compressor section on the APU, so there's only one. EGT, how hot the APU is. Flight control. So this is what I should have opened up when I was testing my flight control. So you'd open this page, and as your right aileron would go down, your left aileron would come up, vice versa. Your elevator would go up and down. So as you move the controls, you'd see these carrots go up and down. The rudder would go left, right. Here are all of your, I would say they're probably those spoiler panels. This could be, yeah, those are spoiler panels. Let's go to door. So this will show us if the cabin door is open. So we have an avionics door. We have the slide, if the slide's deployed. We have the galley door, the main entrance door, forward compartments, cargo bay door, lower access doors. So for example, let's say that a baggage handler crawled into the cargo bay. Another baggage handler comes by and shuts the cargo door. If the lower access door is open, you know, you can tell they're in there. Here are the emergency exits in the window. Here's the rear cargo door, bulkhead door. You have the rear cabin doors there. So if we open a door, you'll see it. Here's the wheel page. So it's going to give us temperatures in degrees Celsius for all of our wheels. And I don't know why they put spoilers on there for the speed brakes, but they're on there. So let's see, what's a good page for us to be on? Let's go hydraulics for a little bit. So there's our hydraulic system there. 3,000 psi, as you can see. A lot of psi on the hydraulics in a plane. That's why it's so dangerous, is you blow a line, puts really high pressure oil in your wing, and it will catch on fire right away. It'll also blow a hole right through the aluminum. Gots to be careful with that. Yeah, that's why some of the soda tastes different too. That's why like they really fizz up too, is because the pressure's lower. So the pressure inside, the differential pressure between the inside of the soda bottle and the outside environment is less. And yeah, you'll get a different flavor in that. All right, so we are currently 58 nautical miles from ENI. I wish I could bring up the VOR without having to switch it. This is the tiller. This is how the captain taxis. So if you look here, we can go to, what's that, 65 degrees? Looks like 65 degrees. There's my oxygen mask. I already tested it, but you would grab these two tabs, pull straight out. The mask would come out, put it on your head, let go of the tabs. It sucks to your face, and you can breathe. All right, there's flap override right there. Jip whiz, okay. So if you went on your oxygen mask, you need to switch your microphone from your headset to your oxygen mask. So this here, you would click that button, and now you can speak into your oxygen mask. There's a microphone in there. That's just all lighting. Is that a flashlight? That might be a flashlight. Fire extinguisher there. What is that? Ram air turbine. This is the rat. Say throw out the rat. The rat is a little it's a little wind turbine. You stick it, falls out, and it generates electricity. So that, let's say both engines fail, you throw out the rat, and you at least have a little bit of electricity to run your systems and your screens. Storm light, dome light. See what this must be the dome. I think this is the dome right here, maybe. Let me check it. That's okay, that's the reading light there. There's the reading light, okay. Let's see if the domes came on. I think, yeah, I think that's the dome there. Let's see if I notice a difference. Yep, there it is. Went out there. And then we have dome and we have bright dome. There we go. That's all my IRS back there. Don't have inertial nav anymore on planes. They do all GPS. They might have them on old planes. 350. All right, 350. All right, I'm going to go down into vertical. Nope, that's VOR localizer mode. Never mind. I got to go just vertical speed knob, mid-click engage, and then down. Okay. That's a little bit different. We'll go down 3,000 feet per minute. Screw it. So there is flight level change. Flight level change is essentially, like, think of it this way. I talk about it in Stormworks. Like, if most Stormworks autopilots are doing essentially a flight level change, you put in, say you're at 30,000 feet and you put in 10,000 feet. That's a big distance to cover. So what it's going to do is, because the differential is high, it's going to pitch your nose down like crazy. And it's gonna be very uncomfortable. It's gonna pitch your nose. You're gonna go weightless. It's gonna go down very, very fast. And then when it gets close, it's gonna try pitching the nose up. It's a PID. That's all it is. And so oftentimes we had flight level change in the 145. And we never used it because it was violent. It wasn't comfortable. And so with vertical speed, like, we're at a high altitude, I can control the speed at which I go down. So like, High altitude, I'm going down 3,000 feet per minute. Now, I wouldn't just click it right to 3,000. I would slowly bring it down to 3,000, and I can manage how quickly we nose over. Now, we're not going down that far. We're only going down another 1,000 feet, so I would then spin it back up to 1,000 feet per minute. So now you see we're 1,400 feet away from our desired altitude. Now we're going a nice, gentle 1,000 feet per minute. And then it will auto-capture when it gets close. So now go down like 500 feet per minute. So I'm making it nice and smooth so the passengers don't get thrown around all the time. You know, now in Stormworks, you're not actually sitting in the plane. It doesn't matter if it violently lifts the nose up. It's not going to make you go weightless or, you know, pull a bunch of G's. You know, so like you see how slowly it's going to capture right now because I got it 500 feet per minute. Now if I decrease, bring it down to 1,000. Now 1,000 is generally as low as I would go. 1,000 feet per minute's really pretty tame. Now, because we're in a pressurized airplane, it does not pop your ears. The problem is if we, like, we used to do flights, like we would go, we'd go from like Green Bay to Chicago, and the plane, the pressurization would be an op because the packs were an op, and so we couldn't pressurize the airplane, and so, 290. Come on, give it to me. You know, and so the, see, we're already in level off mode. No, it's going to do it. Okay, it's going to keep going. Sometimes it will level off. So if we look here, we're going down another 5,000, 6,000 feet. So I've got it down to 2,000 feet per minute. So we'll be there in 3 minutes. Now, likely she's going to keep us going down. So I'm going to actually increase it more to 2005. Now, ideally, you don't want to keep leveling off all the time. It's uncomfortable for the passengers. It's not all that comfortable for you. So you kind of want to try to manage it so that you go down once and you're like going down the entire time. So you kind of you look at your distances and you figure it out, you know. Like we got a little bit of ways to PYE, so I'm not really worried about it too much. So it looks like we're going 19 left. Let's figure that out when we get there. They'll clear the approach. It's going to get real busy when they give us approach. Again, this is why there's 2 pilots in the plane. If they change the approach on us, like if it was the same as when we took off, it would already be in here. Likely that's not the case. The wind's going to change probably in an hour and 30 minutes, and so the runway is going to change. And so they will tell you what the new approach is. So what will happen is if the captain is flying, the first officer will put in the new flight plan and copy it to the captain's FMS, so the captain will hit the copy button. Now the captain has it in their FMS, and they can easily fly it. They don't have to do all that extra work. They just fly. And so it takes that workload off, so you're not like... It's stressful if you have to do it all yourself in a fast jet, because you're eating up a lot of distance really fast. All right, so we are about 2,000 feet. Oh, so we're 2,000 feet from there, so I'm going to go and slow that rate down to take 500 feet per minute off of it. Let me read some chat here. Hello there, name. How are you? All right, so we're coming up on 1,000. So the standard call out is flight low 300 for 290. So 300, 290. So we have 1,000 feet. So I'm going to left to go. So I'm just going to go 1,000 feet per minute. We'll slow that rate down. This makes it really smooth and comfortable for the passengers. Like I was saying, if you don't, it will be really like you'll feel yourself getting pushed down in your seat. You'll feel yourself get weightless in your seat. That's why I don't like the flight level change mode. I like doing it manually. It's much more comfortable. And the other thing, too, is we're trying to avoid level offs. Because ideally, like I said, see, like here we go. She just gave it to me. Two, 3-0. You know, so she's trying to get us into the airport. So we expect she's going to continue to descend us. So that's why I want to... let me stand by. I gotta probably... Alright, it's engaging now. You can see this is my VSI right here. I set 3,000. It's going 2. 3,000 is probably ambitious. Let's go 2,005. So I didn't want to have to level off at flight level 290. I wanted to keep going down. So I slowed the rate down to 1,000 feet per minute, and then she gave me the next descent. So generally, as you approach the next altitude, the ATC will give it to you. If you're going like 3,000 feet per minute, you're going to start the level off procedure. The autopilot will go from the set, which is, in this case, 2,500. It will automatically reduce the rate to capture, and it goes into capture mode. Then you'd have to spin it and re-engage it. If you don't ever capture, you can just spin it right back down. So it's kind of a pilot thing to just not have to respin stuff. You just slow it down. You expect ATC to give you the new... We're in the icing range here, but we're not icing, so I'm not worried about ice. Here's anti-ice right here. So I don't know if I have to do anything. I might. Let me just look real quick. Okay, I have to. This turns on my engine icing and my. These are my wings. So it says right here, the true air temperature is within the icing range. If you look here, we're at plus 6 degrees. But you need a couple things to make ice, right? You need moisture and you need the temperature to be below freezing. And so if you see, it just went out. So now we don't have the temperature anymore. The temperature is hot enough where it's 6 degrees above freezing that we're not going to make ice anyway. And there's like, look, there's no moisture out here. No clouds out here. So we're not going to ice. So it would tell me if I'm icing. If it said, hey, you're icing, I would go up here, and I would go bing, 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 bing. We turn in the bleeds. What is that? Wing supply mode. Okay. We turn on the anti-ice, and then when we get out of icing, we shut it back off. Maybe I'll turn the windshield wipers on as we come into land just to show you. All right, so we're 39 nautical miles, so we're going to start thinking about our altitude. There we go. There she goes. 11,000. So you see it put us in capture mode. It was down to 700 feet per minute. So it was already in capture mode there. So I'm going back down to 11,000. I'll just spin it real fast. Like, you can spin these knobs as fast as you want. That's what's nice with them IRL. It's much easier to set these IRL. Because you spin it, you manually click it. You can go one by one, or you just go zzz, and it will go way down fast. So, like, looking at where we are here, as you see, we're coming in here. We're not that far out. I'm going to actually pause, and we'll go take a piss real fast. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm returned here. Sometimes this pauses correctly, sometimes it doesn't. She wants us down fast. All right, we'll start slowing down. That will help. Doesn't help with the descent rate, but what it's going to do is it's going to take the auto throttles off. I'll start slowing us down here. Start bringing up the spoilers. That will help us get our descent rate. We're doing 4,000 feet per minute now. We're screaming down. So I've got our spoilers up. You see they're not even up that much. They're just flat on the wing, but they're separating some of the airflow off the back. So we're doing about 3 there. But I'm slowing down too. That's like, the whole thing is she needs us down at a certain altitude by a certain point. And so one way we can help that out is by slowing down. So screaming in at full speed, we can slow down a little bit, and that will help. You see we're going down at 3,000 feet per minute. That's a pretty ridiculous, that's not ridiculous, but that's a high descent rate. It's not unheard of. It's not too bad. We're also going, like, we gotta think of the next step here too. We're going down to 11,000 feet. We have to be at 250 if we go under 10. So 27.8. $27.8. See ya. Flip it, please. Flip it. Come on, flip it, dickhead. All right, now we want to slow down this descent rate here. I'm gonna get rid of the speed brakes, and I'm gonna push this up. 9-0. All right, Puppy Yankee Echo and 9-0. Gotta change all my altimeters on this. They're tied in on most new airplanes now. We got to change all the altimeters. All right, so I've got us down to 2,000 feet per minute. I don't want to scream in. We've only got 5,000 feet left, so it'll take us about, 2.5 minutes to get down there. So likely she's going to give us our next altitude. She's trying to get us down quickly, so. Trying to get us down pretty quick, so. Let's see, there's still water in here? I do. So I can't remember where San Francisco is, the actual airport on the landmass, but this is the entrance to the bay right here, and then this is San Francisco Bay right in there. It's right on the bay, so we expect the airport is over here, somewhere on the bay. I think it's on the south side. I'm not 100% sure. All right, so I've got us down on speed here, and we're only 2,000 feet away, 2,000 feet from our altitude, so. Again, I'm thinking ahead of what's going to go on, what she's going to give us. This all helps you stay ahead of the airplane. I talked about that before. It's like you want to stay ahead of the airplane the whole time. Yep, got to secure the old tray tables. All right, so we're coming up on 1,000 feet to go. So I'm going to go ahead and slow this rate. Again, I don't want them to level me off. I want to get the next altitude if possible. If they do level me off, it means I'm good, and we're just going to probably go for a little while. It doesn't have to be that long, but it also could mean that a plane's trying to go under us, and they have to wait for that plane to cross before they can descend us. So 12,000 for 11,000. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead. We'll switch over from Mach to speed. Let's go 250. Just in anticipation of the of going below 10. So now as we start to level off, the auto throttle is bringing our thrust up. We're also a little bit slower than 250. I just don't want her to give me 10,000 and then not be able to slow down in time and then get bitched at. So slow down a little bit early. It's buying me some time. I think, I'm not sure what runway they're going to give us. I think I put in 19 left. Let's go ahead and grab that, and if that's what we get, that's what we get. All right, let's see. ILS 19 left. I'll go ahead and brief it. If she changes it, we'll do something else. 1089, 194. Touchdown zone elevation is 11,000. 19 left is going to be 8,650 feet. Mr. Broach will come back for another one. We expect to go to, let's see, what's the final? We're going to go Burks, Shake, Raji, and then we want greater than 5,000 at Burks, greater than 2,008 at Shake. We'll follow the glide slope in. Decision height's going to be 300 feet. So we'll check that. It is beautiful, clear day. We shouldn't have to worry about that. We'll be visual on the way in, but we'll use the ILS to back it up. So let's put that in. 1089er and 194. So I'll put that on the other screen. It's good to have multiple monitors. All right, so let's put that in. If they change it on us, we'll change it. So 108, what was it? Jesus Christ, now that this is 1089. $3,000 feet. So she's getting us down there. That's why I slowed down to 250. So 3,000. Let's go ahead. We want to spool. We want to go ahead and engage that, and we'll spin it down. And now I can fix it. So I'm starting the descent right away. She's getting us all the way down. So you know, we expect that we're going to get that altitude, so that's why I slowed down. 34.5. All right, 34.5. Let's flip it. All right, let's call them. Check, make sure we're below 250. We are. Check the checklist. Stins. Okay. We're already going to Stins. All right. So why is this fucking thing not dragging? See this? It's not dragging. It's being annoying. It's not staying down. There we go. My God. Click on it. Let go. This fucking thing. Come on, man. Fucking thing. What are you doing to me? Trying to drive me nuts? Come on, man. What the fuck? Why won't this just scroll down and stay down? All right, stick it up right up your ass. We'll just do it myself. All right, we're a little fast here, so let's drop that off to 240. I don't want to be over 250 here for too long. All right, we're going to probably, because of our descent rate, we're going to need some air brake because, you know, the plane's slippery. The thrust is all the way back at 0, so we need some air brake. Or we need to decrease our descent rate. So likely, I'll show you guys what full air brakes look like. You can see that's full spoilers right there. There's San Francisco. There's the Golden Gate Bridge right there. Right where I thought it was. All right, so we're coming on speed now. Let's get rid of this brake here. Let's not arm it yet. Thank you very much. All right, I'm going to go ahead and we're almost there. So let's go ahead and we'll pop this up to 2,000 feet per minute. That will make sure that we could probably keep 250 at that descent rate. So there is the Golden Gate Bridge right there. You can see. Do not see the airport yet. I believe it is right here. It's either there or it's this out here. I can't remember. I've flown out of there once. You can see an oil tanker going in there or a cargo ship. I flew out of there at night one night going to New York. All right, so let's do this real quick. I'm behind where I want to be. Definitely way behind where I want to be. Let's zoom in. All right, we got Gibbs or whatever here. Gobs. Sutro is the next one. So let's put that in. So flight plan. We want Sutro. S-U-T-R-O. Sutro goes into the continuity there. Why is it giving me a continuity? Gob Sutro. Okay, the next one. That's why. And then what's after that? SFO. Okay. So then we want to go SFO. Piss off. We'll go back here. Then we'll just go SFO in there. So I'll just put it in. S, F, O. Put that there. All right, there we go. That fixed the brake in my line. All right, auto throttles. Auto throttle is good for the game, especially. Like, we didn't have auto throttle in the 145. I didn't really miss it or need it. But it's nice when your head's down. With two pilots, like, it's easier. All right, 3,000 feet, we're leveling. All right, so if you remember, I showed you the approach. If you look here at Berks, we got to be above 5,000. Shake, we got to be above 2,800. Likely they're just sending me to come in for Shake if we're still doing 1.9. Okay, so it is the airport. I'll point out the airport to you. I see it right here. See it right here? We're passing over here right now. This is where the Golden Gate Bridge is, so we're coming here. So I don't know if that's what the runway they're going to give us. The game will change it based on the wind, so we'll see what they give us. All right, so there is the Oakland Bridge right there. No, yep, that looks like the Oakland Bridge. Airport is right here. See it right there? All right. So we'll see what they do. See what they do for me here. I don't know what she's going to do. I hope they don't change something at the very end here. We're getting close to not have a landing and an approach clearance here. We're very close to not having approach clearance. So I don't know what the story is here. I'm going to go ahead and slow us down. We'll go down to 220 and we'll drop a notch of slats. Let's see. We have the... let's see. Where is it? It's not that. Where is it? Reference. Here's reference. No. Approach. 170 for slat retraction. Okay. All right, they still have me going in this flight plan. We'll see what it does. This is not what they do IRL. If we're going to go 1.9, they would have us come around there over the bridge and come in. I don't know what's doing right now. I don't know what they're doing, man. Okay. That's fine. They're going to take us over the airport. No. All right. All right, they're taking us right to the VOR, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in heading mode. We're going overflying the airport, which is not what we would probably do IRL, very unlikely. But that's what she's got us doing, so we'll follow the instructions, and then if it's too fucked up, I'll do it myself. All right, 110, we're going to go heading selector off nav. We're going to do... Yeah, they're flying us right over the airport. This is silly. I don't know why they're doing this, but whatever. This is 1.9 left right there. That's where we should have been landing. So they should have put us over the bridges and had us come in like this. But I don't know what the fucking game's doing right now. I don't know that it knows what it's doing. Let's see what it does. Okay. No. Fuck off, no. What is she doing to me? Why can't this game just get one instrument approach right? I don't get it. Sid by. Okay. Come on, give me the fucking cursor, you dickhead. I'm trying to do this quickly here. Alright, Sidby. S-I-D-B-Y. Gotta do that real fucking fast because it's fucking me. S-I-D-B-Y. Sidby. Alright, direct Sidby. Alright, nav. Go to Sidby. I don't... She's gonna make me climb to 3 because we're gonna go over the mountains here, so... Ugh. Stupid. They changed runways. It didn't know what to do. Unless when I went to the bathroom one of those times it got fucked up, but who knows, man. We'll climb. We'll see what she wants us to do here. But we're going over the mountain, so I'll just climb. So what is it? 2-8 right? All right, so I got to put this in. Yeah, I'm expediting, bitch. What do you think I'm doing? Okay, what's 9,000? All right, 2-8 right. I got to find that now. 2-8 right. Okay, there's 2-8 right. 111.7, 284. 111.7, 284. Let's grab that. All right, 111. Give me. 111.7. 284. This is why auto throttles are nice. I can put my head down and do the work. Now she's giving me the descent. Oh, what a dickhead. Yeah, I gotta acknowledge your stupid instruction here. Give me. I gotta go down on this. Oh, annoying, 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 annoying. Yeah, I know. She's giving me stupid instructions and I have to follow it. Yep, I know. Oh, I know. I know her stupid bullshit here. We're working on it here, guy. There we go. All right. Get her back to where it goes here. 2,000. All right, we going direct Sidby or not here? You're not going direct Sidby for some reason. Direct. Sidby. Insert. Go to Sidby. Thanks. All right. All right, let me bring the approach up. I got to brief it now that the plane may be doing what I'm asking for it to do. I don't see Sidby. So it's Sidby right here. Bitch, I was at 3,000 feet. You told me to do stupid bullshit. So I am trying to fix it. Let's slow down some more here. I'm going to drop a notch of slats in real quick. Stop. Get the head bullshit. I got to put on track IR here so I can actually look around the cockpit. All right. All right, I got a notch of slats in here. All right, let's get track IR back on so I can actually look around and see what we're doing here. Okay. Game's been frustrating. Completely changing runways after overflying the fields. A real breeze. All right, we're going to Sidby. We expect a 331 heading to go on the final approach course. What is that shit? Fuel cross. Okay, what's that? Rudder inputs. I don't know what that is. Let's go down. All right, we're good. All right, I'm going to start getting set up here for the landing. Let's go. Speed brakes are armed. I'm going to do manual brake, and I'm not farting around here with auto brakes. Are we going to do auto throttles or not? Come on. You're not going to slow down. I'll do it myself. It's just we're doing a descent, so it's slowing down slow, and I don't want to pull the speed brakes out again. Going too fast for this. I'm trying to not screw this up here. All right, we're going to Sidby. Oh, shit, I got to put in the next waypoint. A Cepin. C-E-P-I-N. Do it quick, do it quick. C. E. P. I. N. Alright, Sepin's in next. What's after Sepin? Axmul. That's good. Good one, thanks. That's an easy one. A. Yeah, clear it. Ax. M-U-L, I think. M-U-L. Axmul. That's a good one, huh? Oh, come on, give me the fucking thing. Waypoint not in database. How the fuck do you spell it? A. Fucking Stalin. I gotta get rid of the autopilot real quick here. I need to put an autopilot disconnect button on my yoke. Because the auto throttle wasn't fucking me, so I shut it off. Yeah, I know it's off. Just piss off for 2 seconds. Yeah, I know the autopilot's off. I shut it off. Alright, get back on, and I'll fix it here. What are you doing? Why is it trying to stall me out? Drop the fucking nose. You've got an altitude set. Jesus Christ. Go to the altitude, you fucking daffy cocksucker. Doing stupid shit again. Keep my auto throttle. Go to 200 knots. There we go. Okay, I'll just approach. I gotta get Axmal in here quickly. Okay. Why did it kick the autopilot off again? Fucking kicking my autopilot off is pissing me off. Yeah, I know it's off. I know it's off. Shut up. I'm just gonna fly us in here. I'm sick of the bullshit on this fucking thing. I should have just been flying by hand for a long time ago if it was gonna do stupid shit to me. Okay, let's quickly answer her bullshit before they piss in my ear. Gonna piss in my ear again. They had me going on the wrong runway too. They should have me go to a left. Stupid. Alright, autopilot's off, we're good. Auto throttles are coming off. That's just gonna be a nightmare. You go down. Landing gear's coming down. 200 knots, we're good. Putting in a notch of flaps here. Give me the flaps, please. Flaps, thanks. Alright. 28, right visual here. Alright, pulling some speed. Landing gear is down, 3 green. Give me the flap fucking handle. I'm going full flap. Yeah, I know you're going to oversteeve, but I can't reliably reach my flaps where my hand would naturally go to it. So I'm just going to throw in full flaps here. All right, let's get ready for landing here. Make sure I'm not fucked up here. All right, I got to zoom out, get all ready here. All right, 28 left, we're visual. I'm going to go into ILS mode here if I can find it. ILS right there, okay. I'm just late on a bunch of shit because it did weird shit to me. Power. Power. Clear to land. All right, clear to land. It's too busy by myself. I need a co-pilot. I need a first officer here. All right, there we go. All right, clear to land. Getting a little slow, but I'm all right. Yeah, I forgot I shut the auto throttle off and I have my head down. We didn't full on stall, we just got stick shaker, which do the stick pusher if it really went off. Definitely be a big deal if you did that IRL. Wouldn't happen IRL, there'd be 2 pilots, so one person would be flying, the other person would be doing all that bullshit that I had to do at the last second because she can't figure out how to give me a proper instrument approach. What they would have done in real life is likely out by the last VOR we hit, they would have given me a new arrival procedure. And with the new arrival procedure, I would have inputted that. The other pilot would have inputted that into the FMS. She would have given us vectors to the new course or had us follow it on the FMS. But unfortunately, no. Landing gears down, 3 green. Flaps are set. Spoilers are armed. Lights are set before landing checklist is complete. So these are older engines. They have a really long spool up time. The time from me asking for power and when it gives it to me is pretty long. And that's how they used to be. They're a little bit faster now. Yeah, I know. I'm fucking trying to get on glide slip, you dickhead. Just be quiet. Nobody's asking for your sync rate. Bullshit. Yeah, I know. Sync rate. I'm coming up on the power right now. Just shut up for a bit. I can't feel it in my ass. IRL, you'd be able to feel the plane dropping, and you'd give it some power. I can't feel that in game, so I kind of gotta just wait it out. That's a gorgeous landing. Oh, that's gorgeous. Where are we at speed? Wow, still at 100 knots. We're going to the next one. So I let off the brakes here. We'll take this one here. This high speed coming up on the left. Is that a high speed or is that a runway? I can't tell. That is a runway. We'll go past the runway. I don't want to get off on the runway. We'll take this next left. All right, let's take this one. Nope, that's a runway too. That's the parallels. So I'll take this high speed here. That is a parallel runway. I don't know where our gate's going to be, so I'll take this first one instead of the high speed. $21.8. All right, let's clean up. Call. All right, tune ground. I'll wait for the call so I can clean up. All right, let's see. We want... all right, let's call. Grab the airport diagram here. Echo Alpha, okay. Charlie 4, Echo 10 right, Echo Alpha. All right, let's look at it. All right, so we are currently, wowza. If we look here, come on, I gotta scroll. We landed on 28 right, we came past the runway here, we came off on Echo, so we want to cross Echo Alpha, so somewhere in here on the terminal. It's Charlie 4, so Charlie looks like it's right over here, so it should be Echo this way, Charlie. Let's see if that looks right. Let's see, cross 10 right, Echo Alpha. Yep, that's it. Okay, that's correct. Take the parking brake off, you fuckface. There we go. Click it 4 times. It's obnoxious. Get rid of that cursor, please. I don't need it. I really don't. Stop. I don't need it. All right. Yeah, that's a takeoff config warning because it went too high in the thrust. Let's see if I can open a window. I don't think I can. Seatbelts are stayed on the whole time. I leave it on all the time. So see where it's green on the ground? That means the asphalt is not strong enough to hold an airplane. So see how it's green? That means you do not want to put a tire on that. You will break through the asphalt. So it's supposed to be like, you wouldn't drive on grass, would you? So don't drive on this. I think it's, let's see, is it this alley? I got the diagram down. It's either this alley or the next one. Let's go ahead and we'll stop and I'll pull up the cheaty bullshit here. I'll pull up the diagram and we'll see where we are real quick. We're in the middle lane, so let me find it. All right, we're in this. Okay, that's Yankee. We want to go one more to Charlie. Okay. See if it's labeled. That is. Trying to see. That's Charlie 9. Okay. Looking for Charlie 4. I'm trying to do it without the cheaty bullshit. Charlie, fuck, we missed it. It's in here. Alright, looks like it's in here. Do I see? Oh, stop. Nobody's asking for your noise, you fucking asshole. See if I can see it over here. If we have to drive in and drive out, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna hit this fucking cart if I'm not careful here. Got a long wingspan on this bitch. We'll be alright. That's why the nose wheel turns so much. Be so screwed if you didn't have good maneuverability. Some of these airports are good. They show you on the ground where they are. That's Delta. We're in the Delta line. How the fuck do we get into Delta? This is Yankee on the airport diagram that I have. That's real. So that's the problem the game has too. Is it's like it's showing you they're different than they are IRL. So the truck should be stopping for me. I have the right of way. Probably keep driving right under me. See if we can find Charlie 4 on our own. Rather not turn the cheaty bullshit on. You know, IRL, you would, it would be a company's gate. You would be able to find it a little bit easier. Let's go in here. If I need to, I'll turn the cheaty bullshit on. That is, I can't read because I turned in too tight. What's that? Charlie 8. Okay, it's over here. This is completely different than it is IRL. What is that? Charlie 6. This is probably Charlie 4 right here. Yep, that's it right there with the Marshal. Not much of a welcoming crew here. And no Marshaller in front of me. Thanks for all the help, guys. All right, set the brake. Stop. Stop. Fucking doing engines, bastard. All right, 2 hours on that. Yeah, ATC did a bunch of stupid bullshit to us. They really did. It was pretty stupid shit they did. Oh. It could have been, like, one of the times I went out there, even though you pause it, ATC keeps going. And so I think ATC must have canceled. No, they just never gave me the new approach. It was fucking weird, man. They didn't give me the new approach, so... Like, here, let's look at what they should have done. Let's grab SFO here. Let's see. What are we probably on here? Looking for Eddie Sidby. See, they would have had us go in 2-8. They could have had us go in 2-8 left or right. But let's see. If we had an arrival... let's see. Pirate 3 RNAV. Stins 4. Stins 4 is the one we were initially on. Let's open that up. SFO. So this is how we came in. So we came in from, let's see, PYE, Port Reyes to Stins. So we came in this way. And then, let's see. Yeah, we came in the Stins 4. But they would have started vectoring us probably for 2-8. Maybe they have us go to Sausalito. I'm not sure. Let's look. Let's see. What did she have us go on? Sidby. Is there anything Sidby? I think she said Ersti 1. I think that's what she said. Maybe not. I don't fucking know, man. Yeah, I don't know what this arrival was, why it was so fucked up. We'll look in the game and see what arrival she should have put us on. Let's go to the main menu. I'll figure out what she should have put us on. Because that's the problem, is ATC is not very good, and so they fuck it up. And so, like, I think what I'm going to do is start using static weather, and that way they won't be changing the runways on me, and at least know what to plan. Because, like, what they would do is, if they change the runways, let's say they're landing this way. Actually, we were planning on going this way, right? We're going to come in this runway. So the plan would have been come in here, they would have vectored us and had us come in like this. That's what should have happened. If they changed the runways, what they would have done is they would have had us vector this way and then come around like this and come in. And the game's too stupid to do that. So let's do arrival SFO. Here, let's do it, set it up again. Vancouver. Let's see. What do we have? Let's go SFO. Arrival. All right, 28 right is where they had us come in. So let's go High Altitude Airways. Departure, that's fine. Arrival, Stins 4. And then I want to go into 28 right. All right, let's look at what they should have done. No, this is fucked up. This is not right. Let's see. Stins 4 shouldn't have been that. Surf 428 right is what they should have given us. So this is what it should have looked like. This is what ATC would have changed it to. So likely, what is this? Hisku, Mini. All right, it would have been completely different. So up here, all the way up here at Vancouver, our whole flight plan would have changed. So they probably would have then vectored us over to here. So like say up around here, they would vector us. I think this was the approach we were on. They would have had us probably vector us across to Reading, over to Cabby. We would have taken Cabby into whatever that is because it blocks everything, so I can't actually see it. Whatever that is. NRRLI, W Waves, Epic, Follett to Eddie. We would have then gone up here and joined the ILS 28 right, so probably got a vector there. Because is it an RNAV? It might be an RNAV approach. That's what they would have done IRL. They would have changed it to this. And so way the fuck out here, they would have told you expect the Surfer 4 for runway 28 right. All right. And what you would have done is gone into the FMS. You would have loaded in the Surfer 4. It would have put all these waypoints in. They would have then said clear direct to whatever something is. Cabby. We would have gone direct Cabby, and then we'd have it in the FMS for this. We wouldn't have overflown the airport and had her do nothing for us. So it's just, that's the game. Just the game doesn't know what the fuck it's doing half the time. But yeah, so I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm just going to do static weather and put it all in so that it does the right shit and just fly it because it's the game isn't dynamic enough to change it on the run. But all right, guys. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like the video. If you're new and have not subscribed, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys later.